Just waiting for the mid-roll ads or the ads to sort themselves out. I believe they're still going on. I believe, anyway. That could be a lie. I'm just talking to the void. But in the meantime, enjoy the sick music. I'm legit vibing right now. This is some bump of a tune. Hello, welcome again to another stream. It's been not that long, actually. I've kept the schedule this week. Huzzah, huzzah to me, to you. What's once was mine is now for you. And it seems that the ads are actually now over too. That's great. Again, I do apologize for the long wait time before stream started, but it's also flipping heck. I can barely hear myself, and I know it's muted on stream right now, but the music is loud. But it's a bop, though. I have to admit, it is a bop. So anyway, as I'm saying, today is a Phoenix Wright stream. I know a lot of people want me to do it. Well, I did say that. I want to do it myself. And it was voted for in the server. So, you know what? Fuck it. It's chosen. It was either this or Dead by Daylight, and we all know how Dead by Daylight makes me feel. Violently aggressive, and that's even before they released the Spring Trap, which, by the way, how are people feeling when they see this? Are you feeling good now we have Spring Trap and Dead by Daylight? I, for one, welcome our animatronic overlords, our William Afton, our I will always come back. Realising my window to this place was wide open. Such a lovely little thing, isn't it? But anyway, so I've never played a Phoenix Wright game in my life, and this is supposedly the trilogy. Meaning I actually have access to all three, and I think a little extra content in each one. So that is going to be an interesting shindig deal. Dealio. Also, yes, I'm fiddling with a camera. I should have probably done this before anything else. But yes, and as you may hear... excuse my throat. As you may have seen from the title, this is indeed a push to 100. We're so close, and I know it's a small milestone compared to other VTubers and all that, but you know, a push is a push, and an attempt is an attempt. But anyway, without me delaying any more, let us get right into the game, where I am now remembering buttons, yes. And that's me lowering the audio of desktop. And it looks like it's still overpowering me, so let's do this. I think that should be alright. Maybe tweak it just a smidge more. That looks fine. So anyway, and yes, to anyone who wonders, I have one, resorted how my entire setup looks, and two, I've actually resorted my OBS, so now it's a bit more as it used to be. Only because trying to deal with the long version on my screen was an actual pain in the neck. But enough is enough. Let us get into this game. Now, yes, I want to play this game. I am just bought it just to look at. It's been on the shelf for God knows how long. Episode 1, the first turnabout. Begin. And I've already got an achievement, and oh! Gasp! Gasp! Someone spilt some cranberry sauce. Don't worry, Chad. Cranberry sauce is stored directly in the head and... Damn it!
Why, I can't get caught. Not like this. I've got to find someone to pin this on. Someone like him. I'll make it look like he did it.
So we've already found our first culprit, and I've already found August 3rd. 9:47 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby, numero 2.
Boy, am I nervous.
Also, this stream is going to just make me sound like a schizophrenic, because I'm going to be doing multiple different voices, and it's going to hurt my pride, my soul, and my very sanity. But I do this because I want to. Right. Oh, hiya, Chief. Woo. I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Thank you, Mia. Is this proper court attire? I don't think you're allowed to bring lethal weapons onto the scene of court, but, you know. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. It says a lot about you, and your client as well. Thanks? Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. A favor? You mean you knew the defendant before this case? Now, I may not know law, but last I checked, if you knew the client, you can't defend them, right? Isn't that a conflict of... how'd you word it? A conflict of interest? I don't know, I'm not a lawyer. Yeah. Actually, I kind of owe my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Well, that's news to me. I'm gonna have to ask for a new defendant because you know him, Phoenix. But don't worry, this is anime lawyers apparently, where you are allowed to defend someone you know. And nothing goes wrong. Right? I want to help him out any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. We get it, Phoenix? You want to help him? You've repeated yourself a few times now. It's over. Like, my life, everything, it's all over, man. Gasp. Is that your client screaming over there? Yeah, it's him. Death, despair, oh! Is he gooning back there? What is he owing for? I'm gonna do it! I'm gonna die, man! It sounds like he wants to die. Yeah. Like Nick! Is named Butts. He deserves to die just because his family named him such a terrible name. Hey there, Larry. Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell him I'm guilty, bro. Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die. What? What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over. I'm finished, bruh. Finished. I can't live in a world without her. I can't. Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this, bruh? I'm not sorry for giving him the surfer bro voice. Aw, Nick, you gotta tell me. Who took my baby away? Judging by how you seem to be acting, probably CPS. The person responsible for your girlfriend's death. The newspapers say it was you. Oh. I have to say the music is really, like, vibe. I am vibing right now, just listening to this going boom, 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 boom. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. She spilled her cranberry sauce that she stored in her hair, Chad. A young woman was killed in her apartment and spilled all that cranberry sauce. I'm sorry. The guy was arrested. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butts. My best friend since grade school. Phoenix, I think you need a new friend. Just saying. Surely listening to a man whose surname is Butts would have been enough to go, you know what? I'm not going to interact with him. Just saying. Just saying. Our school had a saying. When something smells, it's usually the I can already see I'm gonna like this game. It's got toilet humor. It's my guiltiest pleasure toilet humor. That alongside other jokes I will not be able to specify on Twitch. In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. One thing I can say though, it's usually not his fault. He just has really shitty luck. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. And you know what they say, beans, they're good for your heart. But the more you eat, the more you fart. Hence why everyone kept smelling the butts. Anyway, he has a crippling bean addiction. Then I own one, which is why I took the case, to clear his name. And that's just what I'm going to do. August 3rd, 10 AM, District Court Courtroom, numero 2. Oh god, we've all become claymation people. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts. Oh god, there's so many voices.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
That hurt. The, defense is ready, Your Honor. Ahem! Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not? Yes, Your Honor. I'm, a little nervous. Phoenix, you don't admit to being... Okay, that's just silenced it completely on my end, so I should probably put that back after I get my head back. Phoenix, first of all, I don't think the judge is allowed to say it's your first case. That seems a bit of a dick move on his part. But he looks senile enough that I will let it slide. Second of all, you don't go, I'm a little nervous. Because your client's probably heard you say this and goes, oh, I'm fucked. That's all. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness. Yes, Your Honor. Gulp. Hand shaking. Eyesight's fading. The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this case. That'd be Larry, right? The defendant? Well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor. Correct! You're not as stupid as you look, Mr. Wright. Which is ironic, I look like a human thumb that grew facial hair. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me what's the victim's name. Well, I know this one. Glad I read the case report cover to cover so many times. It's... Wait. Oh no. No way. I forgot? I'm drawing a total blank here. Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're ready for this? You don't even know the victim's name. Oh, the victim. Of course I know the victim's name. I, just forgot. Temporarily. To keep you on your toes, me, of course. I think I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court record. Just press tab to check it at any time, okay? Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please. I'm begging you. Mr. Wright? Mr. Wright, who is the victim in this case? It is... Oh, here it is. Cindy Stone, age 22. Victim in this case, a model. She lived in an apartment by herself. Winston Payne. Looks like he's got an alimony and 7 kids. He hates all of them. The prosecutor for this case lacks presence, generally bad at getting his points across. Larry Butts, age 23. Hey, just a year younger than me. Alright, I mean, you know. Defendant in this case, a likable guy who's been my friend since grade school. Chief Attorney in Fay & Co. Mia Fay, 27. Mommy material. My boss and a very good defense attorney. So it was Cindy Stone. Not Cinder Block, Phoenix. The victim's name is Cindy Stone. Correct! Now tell me what was the cause of death. She died because she was hit with a blunt object, Your Honor. Already said it, technically. Correct! You've answered all my questions. I haven't seen no reason why we shouldn't proceed. I mean, if you had fucked up just once, I would have caught this entire trial off. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you! Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. Well then. First, a question for the prosecution. Mr. Payne?
Yes, Your Honor.
As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what that object was?
The murder weapon was the statue of the thinker, Your Honor. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim.
I see. The court accepts it into evidence. The statue has been added to the court record. Statue in the shape of the thinker. It's rather heavy. Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence during the trial. That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Use tab to check the court record frequently. Ah. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness.
The prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand, please.
Chief, what do I do now? Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. Uh-oh. Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad. Like, sup, brah?
Ahem. Mr. Butts, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you?
I just realized I'm on the wrong side of the screen. Fuck, there we go. Like, hey, brah, watch it. We were great together. We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra, Mark Anthony. Wait, didn't Mark Anthony kill Cleopatra? Didn't they all die? Sorry, I'm still in the fucking Surfer Bro voice. Didn't they all die? I wasn't dumb, bruh. She just wasn't taking my phone calls. Or seeing me. Like ever. What's this? My eyes twitching? My mouth curving? Knees weak and arms heavy? Don't worry, it's my mom's spaghetti. It's got a paralytic... She cooks a lot of paralytic mushrooms. It's actually quite tasty once you get through the pain. What's it to you anyway, bruh?
Mr. Butts, what you described is generally what we mean by dumped. In fact, she completely abandoned you and was seeking other men. She had just returned from overseas and one of them the other day before the murder.
What do you mean one of them, bruh? Lies. All of it lies. I don't believe a word of it, bruh.
Please stop saying brah and you're honored the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died.
Passport added to the court record. Indeed, she appears to have returned the day before the... indeed, she appears to have returned the day before the murder. Like, dude, no way. Something smells. And it's not just me.
The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears that she had several sugar daddies.
Daddies? Sugar? Not very cowabunga, man.
Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle.
Dude. Not cool.
We can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now?
Right. I don't think you want him to answer that question. Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I... I'm gonna wait and see what happens. I trust Larry. He won't be a stupid idiot. Just to be on the safe side, however. Just in case. Might be right not to get involved in this one.
Well, Mr. Butts?
Dude, no way! That cheating she-dog! I'm gonna die! I'm just gonna drop dead, bruh! Yeah, I'm gonna... I think that was allowed. I think I was allowed. Nope, no, let's just quickly, let's see how it would have gone if I did interrupt. My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to this case.
Oh,
Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? That cheating she-dog. I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna drop dead, bruh. Yeah, when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm going to get to the bottom of this. So it seems that no matter what happened, he just says it as is. Okay. Thanks, Larry. You're a butt.
I believe the accused's motive is clear to everyone present.
Yes, quite. Oh boy, this is not looking good.
Next question. I'm Minecraft villagering, it seems. Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not?
Ugh.
Well, did you or did you not?
Well, maybe I did. And maybe I didn't, bruh. Oh, he went... What do I do? I know. I'll send him a signal. Tell the truth, Phoenix. I don't want to be that guy. I honestly don't. But, this man seems to be playing a few sorry. He seems to be a few tools short of a full toolbox, if you know what I mean. He's a little dim, a little bit on the stupid side. He may have been dropped several times as an infant. That's just my thing, though. Yeah, I was there. I went, bruh. Order! Well, Mr. Butts? Dude, chill. She wasn't home, man, so, like, I didn't see her. Oh god, your voice is worse than I thought.
Your Honor, the defendant is lying.
Lying? Lying? There we go, I got...
The prosecution would like to call a witness who can prove Mr. Butts is lying.
My fucking nose. Well, that simplifies matters. Who is your witness?
The man who found the victim's body. Just before making the gruesome discovery, he saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime.
Fuck. My fucking nose. Order! Order in the court! Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness. Whilst I look longingly into the camera and people realize I have no pupils. These are just dark voids. No, I do have pupils, it's just like it's a kind of a weird situation, but I have pupils that you can't fucking see. It's like a dark grey. Amidst... I just don't know what they were thinking when they did my eyes. Couldn't they have given me a nice shade of blue, or maybe a nice tinge of green, or hazel? Ah, nice hazel eyes would have been beautiful on my elderly frame. Where am I going with this? Oh yes, the prosecution.
Yes, Your Honor.
I seriously sound like a fucking Minecraft villager. I'm just gonna take a quick sip of coffee. Oh, that's some good fucking chill right there. Also, I'm gonna say this now for when the VOD gets recorded. I'm gonna try and upload them all to my YouTube, so this is gonna go to YouTube, and I know it's... But, yeah, I'm already feeling like a fucking schizophrenic with all the voices I'm doing. And I'm just talking to myself like a lunatic. Is it fun? Oh, very much so. It's very much fun to do all this tomfoolery. Does it make me question every step I've taken to get to this point in time of my life? Extremely so. Extremely so. Do I regret it? No. Am I having second choices? Maybe. Am I having fun? Most definitely. As I slurp more of my coffee. Oh, that's some good shit. Oh, but Leviathan, you need to drink water when you do voice shit. Says who? Professional voice actors, you know. People who actually do this shit for a job. I've made myself sad. Anyway, enough of this. Going back to... Where the fuck am I? Where is it? There we go. Random bullshit aside. Coffee break over.
Yes, Your Honor.
This is bad.
On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Sight to the stand.
Frank saw it, huh? Oh, you're still talking, you middle-aged bastard?
Mr. Sahib. Why am I still smiling? Hang on, there we go. Mr. Sahib, you sell newspaper subscriptions, is this correct?
Oh, yes, newspapers, yes. Mr. Sword, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of your murder. Sorry, of the murder, not your murder, unless you're a ghost. Oh, I would love to interview a ghost. Witness's account. Well, I already know this is gonna go. As fun as it may seem. Let's begin. Yes, I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door halfway open behind him. He kinda looks like Sonic the Hedgehog from behind. Or that one Pokemon dog with the lightning bolt design. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. But I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. The man who ran was, without a doubt, the defendant sitting right over there. Bum, bum, bum. Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? Even Phoenix is like grey eyes with... I don't know. I feel like could have had a splash of colour in those eyes. Okay, I like this facial expression. I want this as an emote one day. I can't defend you against a testimony like that. Incidentally, why hasn't the phone in the victim's apartment... Oh, sorry. Why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working? I hate when you speak, Mr. Payne.
Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building.
Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout?
Yes, Your Honor. Oh, yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones don't function normally. The phone that Mr. Sahit used was one of those. Your Honor...
I'm sorry, my nose is like... I'm trying to like get my nose in the right way, but I'm not pulling on it too much.
Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your perusal.
Blackout record added to the court record. That's way too many uses of the word record in one sentence. Now, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. You may begin your cross-examination. Cross-examination? Your Honor? Alright, right. This is it. The real deal. What exactly am I supposed to do? Why, you exposed the lies in the testimony the witness just gave. Lies? What? He was lying? Your client is innocent, right? Then that witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty? How do I prove he's not? You hold the key. It's in the evidence. Compare the witness's testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction. Sorry. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find contradictions between the court record and the witness testimony. Then, once you've found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face. Okay, do I do that literally or metaphorically? You've just said to do it. Open the court record with tab. and point out contradictions in the testimony. Okay. Where's tab again? Oh, there's tab. Is this gonna, like, send me to the other side of my screen? I forgot. Yep, I forgot. Tab is the... I knew I forgot to do something. I knew I forgot to switch a fucking prompt around. Hang on. Let's just quickly, whilst I'm here, quickly, where the fuck is anything here? BRB real quick. Hold on, I meant to do this before, but I just keep forgetting / being a little lazy. It's mostly laziness. It's a lot of laziness. Where the fudge is... What in many rings of hell, where the flip is the button I chose? What's Alt gonna do? Oh, Alt's upside down on the roof. That's what that one was. Okay. Let's go back to tab. Where's tab? There it is. So instead of tab... See, every fucking time I think I found the button it won't ask for. It asked for the button, and I'm just always sitting here going, Very much peachy. Right control... What the fuck is right control? Numlock? Which one's numlock again? Do I use numlock for anything? I don't think I use numlock. So if I hit Alt, numlock, hitting numlock a bunch of times doesn't seem to be doing anything. Stream is still going. I've not exploded. We're a bit in the clear, chat. We are not dead yet. Ugh. Also, my throat is hurting from, like, hitting so many flipping... For any of you wondering, I'm trying to make my voice sound more feminine when I'm voicing Nia. And to do so, I'm actually putting a hand to my throat and applying a little bit of pressure. Hoping that at least makes it sound a little bit more feminine. I don't think it is, so I'm going to probably stop because it's hurting. A lot. Because I didn't want to do the very stereotypical, oh my god! Because that would just be too loud and a bit too not matching the character of... You know, Mia Fey, because Mia seems to be a rather class act, it seems. Anyway, back to game capture. I've now, hopefully, sorted this shit out. Forgot to hit the fucking buttons. Gosh darn it. And now I'm just, like, losing my mind. I'm losing my mind, chat, at a rapid level, a rapid rate. It's quite frankly disturbing how much my mind is slowly losing its sense of grip on reality. Okay. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. Hang on, I just realized I didn't look at the fucking time. Smith Stone's building was out from noon to 6 PM on the day of the crime. So at 6 PM, the electricity to the building was off. There was no electricity at 6 PM. Okay. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 PM. 1 PM? Are you certain? Yes, absolutely. He seems really confident. 1 PM? 1 PM? Right, does that sound strange to you? Present some evidence to contradict him. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. This evidence clearly reveals a contradiction in that statement, Your Honor. How exactly of that evidence in the state? Okay, that's worded weirdly. How exactly are that evidence and that statement just now related? They are! Not at all. But wait, Mr. Wright, please think the facts before making accusations. I don't think that won me any points with the judge. But wait, it says it was 1 p.m. The man who ran was without a doubt the defendant sitting right over there. Wait, however, the phone in the apartment wasn't working. I have to call the police immediately. Oh, it's the autopsy report. I got it wrong. You found the body at 1 p.m. Are you sure? And fuck you, Internet. You've now made me just think that stupid invincible meme that's going about with Nolan fucking... Are you sure? Fuck, now my brain's just reminding myself of every stupid version of that goddamn... fucking thing. Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain. Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes the time of death at some time after 4 p.m. There was nobody to, no, body to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain this 3-hour gap, Mr. Sawit? Oh, that, Oh, great, he's talking now.
This is trivial. This witness merely forgot the time.
After his testimony, I found that hard to believe. Mr. Sawit, why were you so certain that he found the body at 1 p.m.? Gee, that's a really good question, Your Honor. Oh, my throat hurts doing your voice too. Great job, Wright. Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Point out contradictions. Lies always beget more lies. See through one, and their whole story falls apart. Gosh. Wait, I remember now. Would you care to give your testimony again, Mr. Sawit? Got the music in this. Like, I'm just vibing. The time of discovery. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a tape program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. Bum, bum, bum. I see you heard the voice saying the time on the taped program. Mr. Wright, you may now cross-examine the witness yet again. Right. You know what to do. I've got this. Cross-examination, the time of discovery. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Can I press that? Are you sure it was a television and not a radio? Well, no, I guess it must have been a radio.
Incidentally, there was no radio on the premise. There was only one large television.
Right. I can't put my finger on it. Something about this seems fishy. Something about hearing the television.
The witness has testified. He heard the time.
Wait, how can you hear the time? Oh, hang on. I almost got the wrong thing. Can I go back? How can it be the television when there was a blackout? Hold it right there, you fucking bastard. The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. And this record proves it. You couldn't have heard a television. Or a video. Well... The defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Sawhit? No, I find it quite puzzling myself, Your Honor. Quite. Ah, wait, I remember now. Mr. Sawhit, the court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility. That, and you seem rather distraught. My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been the shock of finding the body. Very well, Mr. Sawhit. Let's hear your testimony one more time. Witness testimony. Hearing the time. Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. Yes, I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yes, there was. Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. That must have been what I said. Or what I saw, even. Silly little me. You saw a clock? I guess that would explain it. The defense may cross-examine the witness yet again. And if we have to do another recount of this telling, I'm going to lose the rest of my hair. Gladly. Hearing the time. Actually, I didn't... Ooh. 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 Now this is good. Anyway, enough of that. Serious time. Wait, how's it gone to ending? Wait, hang on. How'd it go to ending? I didn't do... Oh, wait, what button hits end screen? Did I accidentally, like, hit a thing whilst I was doing my little groove? Satan's fucking taint. And but many rings of fucking hell. There was a clock in... There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? I'm gonna press. A table clock? Was there a clock at the scene? This is the first I've heard of it. Yeah, the murder weapon the killer used it to hit the victim. The murder weapon? Yes, the table clock that was used as a weapon. That's what I just said. Did you doze off in the middle of my testimony or something? Something's fishy here. Yeah, the murder weapon's a statue. Wait just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was this statue. Now, how is this supposed to be a clock? You with your objections and your evidence! Just who do you think you are? Just answer the question, Mr. Sort. Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock!
Your Honor, if I may.
Yes, Mr. Payne?
As the witness stated, this statue is indeed a clock.
Then why are you sweating, Mr. Payne?
The neck is a switch, you just tilt it and it says the time out loud. And it doesn't look like a clock, I submitted it as a statue. My apologies.
I see. So you're just a shitty lawyer. Understandable. So the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness's testimony was correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problems with his testimony now? I kinda do, sir, Your Honor. There's a gaping hole in the witness's testimony. The only way he would have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand! Oh! Yet the witness clearly testified that he never entered the apartment. Clearly a contradiction. Indeed. The witness knew it was a clock. I have no idea if this is like the audio's too loud for my voice. Because I'm just gonna lower a bit more. So if it's too loud and no one's been able to hear me the entire time, then I'm gonna be like severely disappointed in myself. That witness knew it was a clock because he went into the apartment. You're lying! You were inside the apartment the day of the murder. Oh yeah? Prove it. Prove I went in there. I'll do better than that. I can prove you're the one who killed her. You stuck her... Yeah, sorry. Silly me, Judge. I lost the ability to speak mid-heroic rant. You struck her with the clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard. He's got a square head. Order in the court. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Sort, the sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandably, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim, that voice is burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time.
What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture.
Baseless? Just look at the witness's face. Would the witness please care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock? That day, I never. Look, the clock I heard, no, I mean I saw. I knew it was Toupee. Shut up. I hate you. It was him, I tell you. I saw him. He killed her, and he should burn, give him death. I don't think we should trust a man who threw his entire hair clip right at my face. Order in the court, I say.
Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claims.
Mr. Wright, Your Honor, you claim the sound witness came from the clock. Do you have any evidence? The whole case is riding on this. I better think it through carefully. Your Honor, the sound Mr. Sort made was definitely this clock. A fact which is clear if you simply try sounding the clock. Let's sound the clock now, here in this court. Your Honor, may I have that clock? I ask the court now to listen very carefully. I think it is 8:25. That certainly is a strange way to announce the time. Well, he is the thinker, after all. So, we hear the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright? Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now?
It's 11:25.
As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Sort heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Sort, try to talk your way out of this one.
You forgot one thing?
Uh-oh. Oh. What's he talking about now?
While I may seem like the clock is running 3 hours slow, it proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? If you can't prove that, you don't have a case, do you?
He's right. How am I gonna prove that? Damn it! We're so close. Mr. Wright, it seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim. Yes, Your Honor. Phoenix! No! This means I cannot let you This means I cannot let you indict. Indict the witness. There we go. Indict the witness. Unfortunately, this ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Sort. I come all the way down here to testify, and look what happens. You treat me like a criminal. A criminal. You lawyers are all slime. Even Mr. Payne, who seems to have inhaled a bunch of it. Just listen to his little shrill voice. We almost had him. Sorry, Larry. It's a shame that you're called Butts. Because I hear in prison, they're all about that. You might want to change your name, Larry. There's nothing I can do. Not so fast, Mr. Sort. Mia, I mean, Chief. Listen up, right. Don't throw this on away. Not like this. Think. But Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that. Well, yes. But that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking out the box, Phoenix. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason and you'll have your proof. Right? Right? Can you think of a reason as to why the clock would be 3 hours slow? I do, Mia. Wait! Maybe I can prove it. You must have evidence someone that can prove it, right? Find it and let them have it. Well, Mr. Wright, you say the clock is already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim? Of course. There's a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove any claim beyond a doubt. For words, let's see what you pull this one off. Let's see this evidence that proves why the clock was running slow. I'm vibing to the music again. Sorry, chat. I'm sorry, everyone. Wait. The victim had just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As you all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. I did not know that, but it was a guess. When it's 4 PM here, it's 1 AM the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her head dead in her apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mrs. Sort? Or should I say, Mr. Did It? Phoenix, never do a dumb joke like that again, please. Just bashed my fucking microphone, my apologies. He's hypervent, and he's dead. Just have to drink a bit of water, my apologies. It hurts doing so many dumb voices. Order! Order, I say! Why is there just some fade to black for the same screen? Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your witness.
He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor.
Very well. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. I have to say, I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly. And find the true culprit at the same time. Excuse me. At this point, this is only a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts, not guilty. I know this is a weird time, chat, but I'm just gonna quickly BRB real quick. Just gonna go, music. There we go, I'm back. Hi, Geek. Nice to see you here, buddy. Oh, yeah. This is hurting my throat from how many voices I've been doing. Thought I heard something in the background then. Okay. There we go. I think I've already said this. But how are you, Geek? Hope you're doing alright. Oh. Making a mental note of... It turns out that Frank Salt was a common burglar. Burglar. Why can I not say that word? But... excuse me. Burglar. 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 There we go. Burglar. He poses as a newspaper salesman. Check and see when people are out of the house. That day, when Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Sword let himself in to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Sword grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find. And spilt the ketchup. August 3rd, 2:42 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 2. Whoa. Still can't believe I won. Right. Good job in there. Congratulations. Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you, I guess. Not at all. Not at all. You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note. I've never seen the Chief looking this happy. If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel. My life is over, man. Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? I'm sorry. Is Larry what we in the business classify as a simp? And now that the person he simps over is dead, he's now lost, confused, amidst the void. Aw, Nick. Don't worry about me, brah. I'll be dead and gone soon. Good. Wait, no, I mean bad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. Why the fuck do you have stars in your eyes, you weird fuck? Your entire family is a weird one. Who willingly names themselves Butts? But my Cindy, man. My Cindy Windies. Gone. Gone forever. It's game over, man. Larry, she was a... Never mind. Congratulations, Harry. Harry? Yes, you. I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Potter. Harry Butts. Harry Butts. Like Harry, but I hate this. I hate this. But I can't stop smiling about it. Anyway. Thanks, sis. I really owe you one. I won't forget this, man. Like ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner? Movie? My treat, bruh. Oh no, I couldn't. Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook. Oh, hey. Here, take this, brah. It's a present. A present? For me? Isn't this the murder weapon? Just as bad as Harry Cox? No, I think Harry Butts is a bit funnier. Harry Cox just sounds too... You could get away with that one, I'm thinking. Wait, wasn't this the evidence that... Actually, I made this clock for her. I made for one for her and one for me. Really? You made this? Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento. Yo, Nick. Can you believe it? I was so into that chick. And she was just playing me for a fool, bruh. Don't worry, Larry. This is before YouTube and Twitch comes out. You'll probably be long dead before you can get into that scene and simp over digital women and men alike. I think. Don't that make you want to just cry? Crying emoji? Larry. Are you so sure? Excuse me, brah? I think she's full quite a lot above you. In her own way. Nah, you gotta sympathize with me. It's okay. Oh, I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right? Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him? Huh? Oh yeah, right. What the heck is she talking about? Would it be the finger? Tick! I'm sorry, but Phoenix, you don't just essentially do what I'm about to do. You don't just go, take that! Like, get right in front of her face. And this is a statue. You essentially just swatted a statue in front of Larry's face. You could have broken a note. I'd have condoned it. Huh? What about the clock, bro? This is the clock you made for her, Larry. And she took it with her when she traveled. Whatever, she probably just needed a clock, that's all. You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take It's a pretty heavy... Did I say heavy clock or heavy cock? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Well, make of what you will. Larry, stop staring into my soul, please. Larry, you're scaring me, Larry. Larry, I'm sorry about all the butts jokes I made. Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer, brah. Really, I am. Thanks. Hope it made him feel a little bit better. Right. I hope you see the importance of evidence now. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. People too. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Sun Tzu, Art of War, 1905, when he fought Darth Vader at Fortnite Hill. Yeah, that's right. Star Wars is in Fortnite again, apparently. I only know because YouTube won't stop fucking talking to me about it. I don't get it. I've not played Fortnite in years, and it's still advertised. I know it's a big game. I know it's that. But I swear I hit a tick or a box when I'm watching YouTube going, don't show me Fortnite. I don't care if Star Wars is there. I don't care if Vin Diesel is in Fortnite. I don't care if bloody... I don't know. I can't think of another one. Don. Yeah, fuck it. I don't care if Don's in there. I don't care. I don't want to play Fortnite. We could have gotten bloody Titanfall 3, but no, we get a new update to Fortnite. Fortnite this, Fortnite that, Star Wars. Fucking... Sorry. Listen. Learn. Grow strong. Why does this feel like one of those, like, the anime teacher? Like, the teacher of the main protagonist in anime or movie is, like, dying and they're, like, about to get hit by the enemy's, like, really strong attack. And it's, like, the last few things they say before they get killed. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Well, I'm still alive, so I guess that means that was all for nothing, huh? Well, I think our work here is done. Shall I be off? Yeah, I guess so. Say, how about dinner? On me. We'll drink a toast to innocent butts. Oh, Mia, you freaky little thing. Innocent butts? Yeah. Oh, speaking of Harry, you were saying part of why you became lawyer was because of him. Yeah. I will hydrate, Glow. Thank you very much. Ugh. You'll have to tell me more about it sometime, maybe. Over drinks? Phoenix, I may be as blunt as ever can be, and I may be as perceptive as a goldfish that's looking at its own reflection thinking it's another goldfish. But she is clearly hinting at something. She's even batting her eyes at you, Phoenix. Take the hint. Go for gold, my good sir. And so, my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends. But I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us. Unless you count the clock he gave Mia." I didn't know it then. But that clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. Thanks, Nugget. Much appreciated. My promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be on one promise I'd never be able to keep. Ding ding, she's dead. What's that? Dead on the floor. A brand new episode has been added. Now, I don't want to be one of those guys, but can we just take a moment to point out that there's a lot of curvature to this promotional insert for the next chapter. And don't apologize, Glow, don't worry. This is a very curvaceous photo for the next chapter. Am I judging? No. Am I down for it? Hell yes. Would you save your progress up to this point? I fucking will. Okay. Can I... Turnabout Sisters. Spoilers for the next episode, game. I'm so glad I don't have to do... Shut the fuck... That was starting to make me angry and violent hearing... It's like a fucking alarm clock. Babe. Hello, this is Maya. Hey, Maya, it's me. Mia! What's up? You haven't called in a while. Sorry, I've been so busy. How have you been? Well, lonely. It's all your fault. Nah, I'm just teasing. I've been great. I'm finally getting used to having my own place. That's good to hear. Actually, I'm calling because I have a favor to ask. I know. You want me to hold on to evidence for you. Sharp as always. There's a lot of buzz about the upcoming trial. I just don't feel safe keeping the evidence here. I gotcha. So what is this? What is it this time? It's... A clock. A clock? Yeah, it's made to look like the statue of the thinker, and it tells you the time. I thought you might like it. You always liked toys. Hey, I'm not a little girl anymore, sis. Now, you know I'm only teasing. I should probably tell you the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out. Sorry. I'll put some papers inside instead. Papers? Is that the evidence then? Well, there's a possibility that it might turn out that way. Yeah. Can you come by the office tonight, say 9 to pick it up? I'll be in a pre-trial meeting until then. Okay, sis. I expect dinner. Something good. Like burgers. I could really go for a burger. Okay. We'll hit the usual joint. Alright, it's a deal. Okay, sis, see you soon. Yep, I'll be waiting. Maya. Conversation recorded. September 5th, 9:27 a.m. You heard that right, chat. It's been recorded. Someone's tapped into the phone. She's fucking dead, maybe. Now, Miss Faye, I'll take what's mine. The papers. I'm sorry, but I can't give you what I've... I'm sorry, but I can't give you what I don't have. Miss Faye, you are a poor liar. Why, I see it right over there. That must be the thinker that swallowed those papers. I feel like every time I do a villain voice, it's just that voice. How could you know? Oh, you're not you are not cogniferous of my background. Gathering information is my business, you see. I should be more careful. Oh, my dear Miss Faye, I'm so very sorry, but I am afraid I must ask you for one more thing. Your eternal silence. Farewell, Miss Faye. Ugh. So, red, white, blue. What? Was that what she was thinking before she, like, died? Hey, Mia, next time you die, think of something more for the evidence, or for helping me solve what happens. I have already hydrated. You don't need to hydrate me again. I'm flesh and blood, not plant matter. Oh, I'm late. Huh? That's strange. Guess the chief left without me. She said her sis was coming over, so we should all go out for dinner. What's that smell? Blood? Mia! Maybe she's in her office. Examine. I smell blood. That can't be good. I can check, see if Mia's the chief's okay. How do I do this? It's a light switch. Move. Oh, okay. I weren't in the office yet, that's why. Okay, thanks, game, for elaborating for me, please. That smell. Blood. Sniffle, sniffle. Sob. Sis. Someone's there. Nani! I feel like she propped her. So, what I'm trying to think is, that guy, the picture that they showed of the guy who has, unfortunately, murdered her, looked like he was slamming it downwards. So either he's propped her body like that, or hit her in a way that her body is somehow bounced again. I don't know how death works. Bodies are bodies. Chief! Chief! Chief, I can't do fucking salt snake fingering. Snake! 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 Chief! 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 There we go, I got it. I think. I need soundproofing. Oh god, what is it with this sassy little... this child? Who are you? Again, why do they all stare into your souls? First it was Larry, now it's this person. And she's dead. What happened? The strange girl dropped out cold. I left her lying on the office sofa. I went back to the chief where she lay under the window. Thank you, game, for blurring. I could feel it when I held her shoulders. Then, all too quickly, it began to fade. Until finally, she was cold. Chief. Examine. Some showed a glass of scarred on the floor. They seem to be the remains of a glass light stand. Chief. It's hard seeing her like this. But if there are any clues here. She was struck on the head with a blunt object. She probably died instantly. The thinker. Lying next to her must have been the murder weapon. The think has been added to the court record. There's some glass shards near the chief's body. I've already looked at that. Oh, okay. Something else that seems like a clue here. A piece of paper. It must have fallen from Mia's hand. Mia's hand, even. What could it be? Word is written in blood on this scrap of paper. Maya. Did Mia write this? Phoenix, you've just said that she must have died instantly. I don't think she would have had any energy or strength to write that letter. The piece of paper is a receipt from a department store. Dated yesterday. Receipt added to the court record. I think that's enough snooping around for now. I better call the police and find out what that girl is doing here. It's encrusted with dried blood. How ironic if this became a murder weapon. Again. Chief's chair. A simple, functional design. Feels pretty good to sit in, too. The worst thing of all, we lost our dearest, closest companion, Mr. Plant. There's a large building right across from the office. The Gatewater Hotel, a nice, luxurious place. It's painful to look. I have to, for Mia's sake. Looks like she was hit in the head with a blunt weapon. She probably died instantly. I actually think that might be everything. Yep, that looks like everything. Okay. Wrong button. Move. Gasp. The girl just now. Where'd she go? Put her right there on the sofa. Uh-oh. Hope she didn't run on me. Yipes! Don't scare me like that. Excuse me, but who are you? It's okay. I work here. Maya. Maya Fey. Maya? Fey? Maya! Somebody was writing this girl's name. Maybe I should show her the receipt. Phoenix. You know what? Go for it, Phoenix. Show what looks like a child a blood-smeared receipt that has her name on it. Let's see how much trauma we can instill in this youth. I never thought there'd be a use for evidence like this outside the courtroom. Talk. What happened? She seems to be in shock. I don't want to disturb her, but I have to know. Excuse me? Can you tell me what happened? I came in, the room was dark, and sis... So she was already dead. You and the chief. So you're the chief's sister. I'm her younger sister. And you were here visiting? This late at night? Yeah, she said she wanted me to keep some evidence for her. Evidence? Yeah, it was a clock. It was the thinker. Okay. Examine. Look, it's the casting couch. We're examining it for stains. What did I say that? This sofa is for clients in leather. No, it's not for clients in leather. Why did I read it like that? No, it's for clients, it's leather. Not for clients in leather. This is a law firm, not a BDSM dungeon. This sofa is for clients. It's leather. A real luxury model. A large painting. I guess you call this modern art. I, on the other hand, call it a mistake. Okay, Phoenix. Door to the chief's office. It's slightly open. Better not touch a doorknob. You couldn't cram more legal books in here even if you wanted to. If you can gaze upon the shelves without feeling significant. The reception desk. I usually sit here. And that's an instant ban for the bot account. A small writing desk cluttered with office supplies. There is nothing else here. Okay. Let's present with the clock. About the thinker. The thinker! That was... Oh, sis. Probably shouldn't have asked her about the murder weapon, huh? We're horrible detectives. Present! This is lying next to the sheath. I know. I saw it there too. I thought they might be pieces of the light stand. Maybe. Never heard of a glass light stand before. This is only because I want to reference RT games. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I've never seen that before. That'll be the only time I use this. The fucking badge. Before Mia died, she wrote a message with her own blood. She wrote it on the back of this receipt. That's my name! Why would she write my name? Please, just calm down. Why would sis write my name? Uh-oh, now I've done it. I better hurry up and call the police. Hey, Maya, look at it again, would you? Oh, it's the same. I was kind of hoping it'd be a different... I was hoping for a different reaction when I did that, not gonna lie. Where's the phone? For all we know, Phoenix, we're in the room with a murderer. Examine. The Fainco ledger book. Everything's written in Chief's ultra-neat handwriting. It's a small office, but it makes a good bit of money. Perfect normal office desk. Chief had a very particular policy about office decor. Spend big on stuff the client uses. But keep your own stuff simple. Surprisingly, the chief was never good with machines. But all she used this PC for was email. She picked up this ancient model at some garage sale for practically nothing. All the chief's important documents are packed in here. This is where she filed her case records and recent rulings. We've lost so many plants. All of our plants are dead. Oh, I can use, like, the arrow keys, like, move the magnifying glass about. I'd argue, though, who would need to do that? Oh, I can slide to the left and the right. That's kind of fun. Right. I better call the police. Huh? That's funny. A few of the screws on the receiver are missing. It looks like someone was halfway through taking it apart. Police. Hi guys. Oh, fuck, it's parasitical voice time. Hi guys, police here. Please come quick. What was that? British YouTuber? Someone's screaming from the outside from outside the window. It's a person. Hey chat, can you find the stand user in this episode of JoJo? I'm struggling. She's staring right at me. She's holding a phone in her hand. The receiver's missing a few screws. Better not use it. There is nothing else, is there? I've investigated everything. Except, let's check that window again. Nope, it's the same as always. Okay. Move. Thanks, game. I didn't really want to just do wee woo wee woo wee woo wee woo. Or else I'd look and sound a lot like Patrick Star during that one episode of SpongeBob where it goes wee woo wee woo. Le gasp. The police. Sounds like they're coming this way. Freeze! Police! Now, chat, hear me out. Hear me out, chat. Would, without a doubt, enjoy a right rousing investigation with this fine specimen. Alright, I'm Detective Dick Gumshoe, see? Gumshoe? One odd name. Phoenix. Okay, no. You know what? I'm not touching anyone's names. No, I'm called Leviathan. You know, I don't have a foot in this race. You know, I could take the piss out of people's names, but you know, it'd be like shooting myself in the fucking gumshoe, and into my foot because again, I just can't really take the piss out of it. I'm a fucking Leviathan. We received a report from building across the way. See? Got a person saying they saw a murderer. It must have been that... Oh, sorry, Gumshoes. I've used your voice for myself. Call me. It must have been that woman I saw. An enemy stand user! Ghost! I can't think of, like, any, lawyer themes, but I could use to name a stand. Guilty verdict! That's it. Fucking... Yeah, go stand. Guilty verdict. Beat up that stand user. You cannot tell me that does not look like a JoJo stand user. Weird designed shirt, dress combination. Very noticeable hair. I think I've just actually described fucking Pokemon character, actually. JoJo or Pokemon, they both have weirdly dressed characters at times. And if you want to fight me on that, look at every Pokemon gym user, or gym owner, whatever they call them. We have tame ones like Brock, and then we have the one flipping... I know what I'm getting at, I'm just saying. Anyway, I don't want either of you moving 1 inch, Kay? I wish I could do a voice like Danny Dyer, just go try and Danny Dyer it up. Well, 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 if it isn't the fucking invisible I can't say that one. Great. Just great. Maya. Wait, you won't have... Nah. Whoa! Excuse me. Eek. This word Maya here, mean anything to you? I think it means something to her, chat. Maybe because it's her fucking name. Wait. I kind of want to edit something. Like, I want to... I feel like I want to like get a screenshot of anything from Phoenix and just like try and like edit myself into it, just like a being like a goofy guy, just like, does that name mean anything to me? Fuck if I know. All I know is that the person behind me here is fucked. Anyway, enough goofing around. That's my name. What? The victim Druvis here, knocked in her own blood, sir. With her dying breath, she wrote down the serial killer's name. I mean, the killer's name. Serial killers, if they murder more than one person, I forget. Killer? I'm not... Case closed, you're coming down to the precinct, Mom. We're in Japan, why the fuck is there a British policeman here? I'm an exchange... What, is it... Secondment? No, not secondment. No, it's just like, I'm on secondment from the great UK. They said they need my help down here, so I'm here to help. Gumshoes would be British. I feel like he would be. He screams British. His youngest sister Maya was arrested on spot by that weirdly out of place British policeman in Japan. I was taken in for questioning and didn't get out until the next morning. My eyes were heavy. I couldn't sleep. Eyes heavy, arms sweaty. I'm gonna stop. I sat around waiting for visiting hours to begin at the detention center. I had to talk to Maya as soon as possible. I do like how they're hiring the plasticine creatures from Power Rangers. Because seriously, all the background characters seem like they're made of some form of Play-Doh. Or claymation material. I mean, look at this. He looks like he's melting. September 6th. 9:07 a.m. Detention Center. Visitor's room. Featuring Officer Claymation. Good to have you here, buddy. Always a pleasure. Always a pleasure. And special guest. Weirdly gun-feeling camera. Wow. Poor Maya locked up like a criminal. Phoenix. There was evidence that said... had her name. She, you know... may need to be locked up for an investigation. And the music's loud again. Oh. It's you. The lawyer. Good morning. Good morning! Good morning! Vault Tech here. No. She looks so tired. Are you going to be my attorney? Well, that's what I want to talk to you about. Of course I will. First things first. I better get her cheered up. Yeah, of course I will. Cheer up. Nick, you didn't need to add the cheer up part. Just say you'll help her. She's behind bars right now, in police custody. It's kind of difficult to cheer up in this situation. Don't tell her to do it. Really? Whoa, did I say the wrong thing? She looks sadder now. What's wrong? You don't think I can do it? My sister said you're really fucking stupid as a lawyer. No one could. Who would believe me? Even you, when you found me in the office, you looked at me like I'd done it. Did I look at her like that? No, Maya. You see, I was more in shock that my boss slash possible love interest slash, you know, friend was dead in front of me. That was probably what I was reacting. I've just realized she had a hand moving her hair out the way. That's actually made this image a little sadder for me. I feel really bad now. I'm so sorry, Maya. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Maya. Ah. Ah. Da da da. Seriously, the music in this game is weirdly really good. I'm enjoying every second of this game's music. No, I never fought. It's okay, I understand. And I've also heard about you. Heard? Heard what about me? I was talking to my sister on the phone the other day. Today was my junior's partner's first time in court. He almost got himself fired 3 times by the judge alone. You should have seen it, Maya. It was the funniest shit I've ever seen. What do you mean I'm not using that right? What do you mean I should be using that when referencing about pickle? Maya, stop even watching Reddit. Wow, really? How'd that go? It was quite the scene. Honestly, I was on the edge the whole time. It's been a while. So he crashed out and burned? He's a genius. One of those strike fear into the hearts of evil types. Then how the fuck am I controlling him? The only thing he's lacking is experience. In the bed. Stop it, Leviathan. Stop it. Stop revolving every joke into crude and lewd. We're better than this. Wait a minute. No, the fuck I'm not. Huh. Sounds like it was fun. Well, I know who to go to if I ever get into any trouble now. I don't know, Maya. I think you might want to wait. Give him 3 more years. That is, unless you want to be found guilty. Thanks, Bear. Maybe I'm glad you're dead. Thanks, Mia. That's what she said. Phoenix thinking, that bit. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to insult you. But I kinda did. But it weren't me who insulted you. It was my sister. You know, my dead sister. Who's just died, like, probably only less than 24 hours ago. That dead sister. That dead sister insulted you, so you can't really say anything, else you're gonna be a dick. No, it's okay. It's true, I guess. But at the same time, I can't just sit by and watch. When I think of the person who did this to me, I become violently enraged as if I'm being possessed by a demon who is currently speaking random gibberish to anyone who can hear, and I'm the only one who can hear it right now, and it's mixed with the force that I'm currently still remembering that my mentor is dead. Hi, Phoenix. Hi, Mario. I know. Oh, God. Oh, hang on. Hang on. I'm sorry. Oh, that hurt. I'm sorry. Oh, I can't. Sorry, that was funny to me. Just from silence to serious voice acting. Like, well, serious voice acting, me, no. It goes from silence to suddenly, dude, like the most depressing chorus. I don't know why that tickled me just out the blue. So as we're like talking back and forth, these two characters off screen, there's like a pianist or someone who's readying the music for the scene, and the minute he goes, "They done talking," blasts it. That hurt me. That hurt me. That actually made me wheeze. Ah. Oh, that was funny. Examine. Hey, Officer Proclamation. This guard marked as visitor's room. He hasn't moved an inch. A real Provis guy. It's almost as if he was made of clay. Small for the camera. Quick, man, grab his gun! I just smacked my microphone. Oopsie. Maya. There's something I've been wanting to ask you, Maya. Yes? What's with that outfit? Oh, this? This is what all acolytes wear. It's my uniform, you could say. Acolytes? Acolytes. So that one Star Wars show that failed horrendously on Disney Plus? That one? Oh, it's nothing strange, really. I'm a spirit medium. In training. Thank you for reminding me. I noticed that a bit too late myself, but thank you, Glow. Also, it's nothing weird. I'm just a spirit medium. In training. It reminds me of that one skit from Legends of Adventurous, where it's like Torbeck's had his clothes destroyed by like a repair spell. And Gricko grabs the hat of Cremy and gives it to Torbeck to cover his you-know-what. And Gricko goes, "Look, Torbeck, you would have been on another list!" And Torbeck just goes, "What do you mean, Gricko? I'm not a pervert, I'm just a bugbear." And that, for some reason, how Maya said that, reminded me of that scene. And now I'm just smirking, now imagining fucking Torbeck from Legend of Adventurous standing here going, "It's nothing weird, Gricko. I'm not a killer. I'm a spirit medium in training. I'm not a pervert." Hello there, Akira. Nice to have you here, buddy. You've just missed me probably talking about how Maya talking in a way has made me think of fucking Legends of Adventurous on YouTube. A spirit medium? I'm pretty sure that qualifies as strange. The day of the crime. Could you tell me about the day of the murder? Yes! Let's see. That morning, I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial. Evidence? Yeah, that clock shape, like the finger. The one Larry made? God damn it, Larry, your butts of a clock got my friend killed. How could that have been evidence in the... How could that have been evidence in the case? Right, she said something about that... I remember! Do you want to hear it in her own voice? Her own voice? Yeah. I'm pretty sure our conversation is on my cell phone. You recorded your conversation? Yeah, I forgot how to delete those things. Your cell phone. So you say you have a conversation with your sister on your cell phone. Let's hear it. Right. Oh, I just remembered that the detective took my cell phone. Sorry. Oh, right. Of course. Next time I see Detective Gumshoe, I'll ask him for it. And his number. This game dog is great, and you know what would make it better? What would make it better, Akira? I hate you, Akira.
I'll write you a note so you don't forget, Pookie Bear, okay? Sure, thanks. Maya's memo added to the court record. Spirit mediums. So, you're an acolyte, a medium in training? That's right, Pookie Bear. The Fae family, especially the women, have always been very sensitive to the spirit world, Pookie Bear. Wait a second, you said the Fae family. So, Mia was into this stuff too? Baka? Nani? Of course, Pookie Bear. She left the mountain to follow her career, she said. Her powers were first class too, uwu. I had no idea. Wait. What? So you're real? Honest to goodness spirit medium? With ESP and all that? Baka? Nani? Yes, Pookie Bear. In training. Well, can't you contact me as spirit then? We can just ask her who killed her. Nani? I'm sorry, Pookie Bear. I'm still in training. I couldn't do something on that level. Kachan. Huh, I thought that would be too easy. Huh? Something the matter? I was wondering, could I ask you a favor, Pookie? This is the address of a famous lawyer. My sister gave me this a long time ago. She said if I was ever in trouble, I should call him. And, well, I'm in trouble. Do you think you could go ask him to represent me? I'm glad you think so, Akira, Pookie Bear. Sure, Pookie Bear. Why not? I'll go ask. Thank you so much. I have no one else to turn to. Say, what about your parents? Phoenix, you can't just ask someone about their goddamn parents. We don't know the situation. 2 minute 30? 2 minutes and a half. 2.5 minutes of ads. Flipping heck. I see. Don't worry. Leave it to me. Thank you. The trial's tomorrow. At 10. What? Tomorrow? Tomorrow. What if this guy refuses? They told me that if I don't find one, the state will pick the train to defend me. Won't that happen? Forgive me until 4 this afternoon. And visiting hours are almost up. I better hurry. Right. I'll be back. Can you tell me about the day of the murder? Sorry, I know it must be hard. No, it's okay. All I've been doing the last few hours is talking about it. I've kind of gotten used to it. Let's see, that morning got a call from my sister. So then, when did you arrive at the office? It was right around 9. The lights were off and I could smell blood. Then thank you again, game, for covering. Then I found my sister. Thanks, Maya. That's all I need to hear for now. Wrong button. Present. Remember the receipt? You mean the one with my name on it? Neither was she... Absolutely none. Do you trust me? I trust you. I trust you. Why? Do you think I did too? No, I don't. It's just a hunch, but... That detective thinks I did it. No, Leviathan, don't do it. We can't do it. This is an RT bit. We can't do it. Leviathan, put it back. I want to ask you about your cell phone. My detective took it when they brought me in. So Gumshoes took it. I'll have to try to get back next time I see him. That's all, Maya. I hope you find what you're looking for. Move. Okay, it's a man petting a dog. I was looking, thinking, I don't think I'd trust the detective agency where if I look to the wall, there's a painting of a man who's just poached an endangered animal. But no, it's a man petting his dog. We're in the clear, chap. We're in the clear. Everything's fine. Everything's kosher. Everything's dandy. I think. Going to receptionist, the big boss is out. She couldn't say when she'd be back. Must be hard to keep track of everything. Hi, Yato, and hello again, Akira. Must be hard to keep track of everything when you're a famous lawyer. Not to mention run an office like this. Guess I'll just have to come back later. No, we will not come back later. That paint has been bugging me ever since I stepped in here. The oil paint is so thick it's practically giving me a stuffed nose. I'm sure the price is nothing to sneeze at either, for that matter. Books. My worst enemy. Books. Solid mahogany desk. Oh, I'm sorry, Phoenix. I highlighted the books. I didn't know you're one of those people who think desks are a fine thing to admire. Are you going to tell me it's Italian oak? Are you an Invincible fan? I don't think so. I point at the books, Phoenix! The wood's been polished to a deep luster. Nice chair. Expensive looking mahogany bookshelf. I clicked on the chair! I'm sorry, Chad. We saw me click the chair, right? I hovered the chair and pressed on the chair. I did not click on the fucking bookcase. Funny, they don't look like they've been read. Yeah, you'll learn, Phoenix. A lot of people, when they have a bookcase, just put books on it to look like they read, when in reality, they've never read in their fucking life. It's kind of funny. And sad. Mostly sad. An expensive potted plant. No idea what kind of plant it is, but it's probably the most expensive one available. Table for clients. An elegant ebony case. If I'm not mistaken, that lies made of solid gold. Okay, I get the whole if you're a famous lawyer, you're allowed to splurge on your office. This feels pretentious. I don't care how good you are. If I walk into a client, like a lawyer's office, and the first thing I see is an expensive oil painting, expensive everything, I'm not going to think he must be successful or she must be successful. I'm going to think they're going to bleed me dry like a pig on slaughter. They're going to dangle me upside down like a cow before they slit my throat dry of my coins. By the end of it, they'll be fat and happy, but I'll be drained of everything. Even I can tell someone here's got money to burn. Doesn't mean it's a good thing, Phoenix. Is there anything else to, like... Q. Alright, that's everything. Move. Fane Co-Law offices. September 6th. Fane Co-Law offices. They was filled with police officers. They're all busily searching for clues. Are you there? This is a crime scene, pal. No trespassing. Hey, look, it's the randomly out-of-place British police officer. In Japan. God, what I do to that man. Sorry. Don't I know you from somewhere? Wait, you're that Butts guy, aren't you? No, Phoenix Wright. How could anyone mistake me for Larry? Do I smell that bad? I guess I got the wrong name. Mr. Wright, sorry about that. That Butts guy, he was a killer. And you're no killer, right? He was proven innocent, unless he's now murdered someone else. Sorry, now he's murdered someone. Right. And you were Detective Gumshoe. Gumshoe, wasn't it? Dick Gumshoe?
Right, at your service. Hang on, that's Detective Gumshoe. I said detective. Anyway, get the name right. And don't go calling me Dick. Sure thing, Dick. Hey, Dick, get over here! Yes, sir. Yes, Akira. Join in calling this man a dick. How tall is he, by the way? Just doing a quick search real quick. How tall is Detective Gumshoes? How tall is Detective... How old is... No, I want how tall he is for totally normal reasons. Totally normal reasons. He's... Hang on. Fucking hate sites. You have to fucking click shit to you know. He is not changed from 26 to 32. Documented age range 26 to 32. He's 6 foot, chat. He's 6 fucking foot. He is 6 foot. You're taller. Understandable, but you know, just look at that. Just look at this outline of his face, and hello there, Mr. Gumshoes. It's funny you've got the name Shoe in your name. Would you like to step on? I mean, be right there. I'm just dealing with a. But Akira, look at him. Look at him. You're her lawyer, right, pal? If you got business here, you better do it quick. Whoa. He thinks I'm Mayo's lawyer. Yeah, Mayo's lawyer. Did it? And the music begins. It's so jarring how it just comes right out of left field, like a right hook. I am an No, I can't do the bit. I can't do the bit. I was wondering, did you see my face cell phone? Oh, right. I have it. Do you think you could give it back? Sure. I mean, wait a second, pal. Tricky lawyer. Uh-oh, he's on to me. I'll tell him straight. I like Gumshoe. I tell him what I want. There's no way he'll give it to me. Something the matter? Oh, no, it's just, you know, detective. Nope, I know nothing, pal. The cell phone has a lot of numbers on it, like her boyfriend's. Cell phone has all the little girl's sweetest and spiciest secret. Phoenix, I don't like how you've said that part there. Just saying, little bit creepy, buddy. Ugh, you're trying to confuse me. Sorry, pal. I already checked all the numbers in memory. Impressive. You're quite a detective. Sorry. Impressive. You're quite a detective. Oh, yeah, you can have the phone back. There aren't any suspicious call records in there after all. Seems you didn't notice the recorded conversation. My cell phone received from Detective Gumshoe. Check the court record to hear the recorded conversation. There was a piece of paper next to the victim, wasn't there? Yeah, the one with the killer's name, really. Are you sure that Mia wrote it herself? Given the condition of the writing, it's hard to say if it's her handwriting. Nice, Akira. So there's no proof that Mia wrote it. I was wondering, do you know anything about this? That statue? That's a murder weapon. Huh? Huh. because it's funnier to do it that close, Akira. You get used to it. Huh, I was gonna say, Akira, maybe you should think of how to word that a bit better before you say it next time, because, oh my. Huh, he thinks the clock is just a statue too. I'm starting to wish I'd never seen this thing. Glass shards. It was broken glass at the crime scene, right? Hmm? Oh, that. Seems like a glass stand next to the victim fell over. Glass stands were pieces of the broken stand. That's all, I don't need to do the attorney badge. We've done it before. About Miss Faye. Did you do an autopsy? Hmm? You want to know the results, eh? Now, don't you look at me like that, pal. It's no use. She might have been your boss, but that doesn't mean you get any special treatment. Alright, alright. You can see the report, but that's all. The autopsy report added to the court record. You're going to make food while I'm... Alright, enjoy your making of food, Akira. About Maya. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the trial. Sorry, pal, but this is one trial you aren't gonna win. Why do you say that? You see, he's put Prosecutor Edgeworth on the prosecution. Oh, fuck, I'm gonna have to do Edgeworth's voice. How the fuck do you do that? What does he even sound like? Edgeworth. I'm sure you know what that means. You're being a lawyer and all. I guess I've asked all the questions I needed to. You all done, pal? Yeah, thank you. I'll be heading out now. Oh, wait. One more thing I want to mention to you. I don't suppose you're planning on talking to the witness. Anyway, you better not. Now influencing the witnesses with your loyally ways, pal. It's an enemy stand user again. They keep showing the stand user. The witness? Yeah, Miss April May. I'm sorry about this. Well, I can't tell you anything about her. Well, you just told me her name. Miss May. Huh. So you sent her home already then? You're trying your lolly tricks on me now. She's not to go outside her room until the trial. So, she's still in the hotel across the way. Gumshoes, you lovable, lovable idiot. I guess you should know better than to try to get a detective to leak information. You got that right, pal. Don't pay a visit to Miss May. Prosecutor Edgeworth. That's right, pal. Mr. Miles Edgeworth himself. Wait, you do know him, don't you? Of course I do. I know him. He's a feared prosecutor. He doesn't feel pain, he doesn't feel remorse. He knows no mercy, torture, extortion. He knows nothing of it. I'm trying to do that Call of Duty meme and it skipped my mind. He won't stop until he gets his guilty verdict. Oh, don't talk about him that way. You make him barely sound human. Still, I'm afraid this is pretty much decides the case. So, Edgeworth is on this one. He hasn't lost the case since he became a prosecutor at the incredibly young age of 20. Yeah, Phoenix, I think we should just pack up. We've probably already lost then, if that's the case. Of course, there are rumours of back alley deals and forged evidence. All I know for sure is that Edgeworth hates crime with an almost abnormal passion. I never imagined we'd face him so soon. Ba 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 ba. His favorite potted plant. Remember it had this bizarre name no one could ever remember. Cordyline stricta. Oh. Cordeline Strictaba. Who is that? The sky is blue and so am I. There's a hotel right across the way. His desk. Perfectly clean, as always. Everything it's missing is... Mia. An old movie poster. Apparently, this is the first movie that made Mia cry when she saw it. I'll have to check it out one of these days. There's a horrendous amount of legal books here. Scary still is that Mia probably read all of these. There we go. Poke him in the eyes! Ooh, some lovely champagne. September 6th. Gatewater Hotel. Room 303. Chat, do I have to? Do I have to do a voice for this one? Do you want me to do a voice for this one, chat? Because I don't want to. Gotta lower that, because that seems louder now. No. Okay, leave it like that. Now, trigger there. Hi guys. Hello there, handsome. No. I can't do pyro. I can't do pyro for this. This would be too much. Hi. Smooth, right? Real smooth.
You're the lawyer, aren't you? The detective told me. He said don't say anything to that lawyer, pal. Teehee.
Mount to self. Thank Detective Gumshoe for making my job harder.
Gee, this is all like something out of a movie. It's all so exciting, I can hardly contain myself.
Oh,
Ooh, let me go freshen up so I can look at the part of the beautiful eyewitness.
I paid a lawyer that has to cross-examine this one. What's this? There's a screwdriver stuck in this drawer. And what's inside? Let's take a look at...
Hey, hey.
What are you doing? No touching.
Ooh, bad boy. You really shouldn't pry around in other people's rooms now. Yeah.
I feel like she would unironically go, nya. Like, I'd hear oohs and yahs of just looking at this. I feel like I'm about to get punched by an invisible hand because, again, it's just a fucking stand user.
You wouldn't want to make me upset now, would you?
Upset? She was going to explode for a second there. I wonder what could be inside the drawer. Ba-ba-ba-da. Late summer sunlight streams through the window. There's a Fainco law offices building, of course. You can see the inside of the room pretty clearly from here. It may be a little difficult to recognize a face from this distance, though. A simple bed. It's been recently made. Nothing eye-catching here. Still scene painting. Wait, shouldn't be still life? Whatever. One of these is hanging on the wall. The flowers are fake, as expected. I know sunflowers and tulips, but that's about the extent of my floral knowledge. Maybe later. Da 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 da. Also, chat, is this too loud music? Because I feel like it's drowning me out. Do you think you could tell me something? I need you to try to describe what you observe at the time of the incident.
Ooh, observe, incident. You sound just like a lawyer in the movies. I like a man with a big vocabulary.
Better not encourage her. You know that thing that happened the other day, the bad thing? What did you see when it happened? I don't suppose you could tell me about it. pretty please?
Let me see. Well, dream on. If you want to know, you'll just have to come to court tomorrow, Mr. Lawyer.
Oh boy. Could you just... Who exactly are you?
Oh, Mr. Lawyer, are you hitting on me? Yeah.
No, hey, I'm just doing my job here.
Dee, you know you're cute when you blush.
Believe me, this is the first time in my life I've blushed this much. Phoenix, stop looking at her chest. Right, can you just tell me what it is you do?
Well, no. you had your little hopes up, didn't you?
Oh boy. I see there are 2 glasses on the table. Is someone staying here with you?
Ooh, what an amazing powers of observation.
Yeah, it is screaming, Discord kitten. Kitten, you didn't answer my calls this morning. Well, are you okay? Kitten, you took 2 seconds to answer my 1-second call because I hit it and then ended the call just to cause unintentional drama. Kitten, respond to my messages. You're making Daddy angry. Yeah, that kind of vibe.
You must be one of those famous detectives like on television.
Oh no, not me. This hurts. Yeah, it hurts me too, Akira, but guess what? We're stuck in this boat together. You've got the oars, I have to steer this fucking thing.
Say, Mr. Big Detective, why didn't you go look for clues in the garbage? Miss May doesn't like nosy little lawyers.
Phoenix, get new material. Stop saying, oh boy. Can I present evidence at you?
Excuse me, but I'm a witness. Police witness? You understand? How could I possibly give you any information in good confidence? Me, the witness? It's just like in the movies.
I don't think I can get anything out of her, so I'm just gonna move.
He's still out?
Maybe I should just wait here for him to come back. Oh, I don't know what voice to give. I already drained all my voices. Hello. Could I do that? Could I get away with doing that? Would the fucking microphone pick me up doing that voice? Chat, you're gonna hate me for what I'm about to do. I'm so sorry for this, chat. No, but I shouldn't. So you're the one they say has been looking for me. No, wait, no, that should be Edgeworth. Fuck, I'm using the wrong voice for the wrong characters. I'll save that for Edgeworth. Yes, that's me. Looks even grander than I imagined. He screams at one professor from fucking Ruby. The one with the blunderbuss axe. Which is weird because this came out before Ruby. That badge on your collar. Okay. That badge on your collar. Ah, so you're a lawyer, are you now? Yes, well, yes. Excuse me, what accent is this? Ah, don't know. What you want? I'm not particularly busy these days. Please proceed. Ah, I think I've devolved Scottish. That's it, Scottish. Not busy? Then how come no one could get in touch with you? Something the matter, laddie. You came to see the one and only Marvin Grosberg, did you not? Well, here I am, boy. What you want, boy? Out with it. Well, sir, actually, it's about my affair. Ah, yes, my affair. Go on. Why the strange reaction?
And I don't think that's Scottish anymore. That's just not an accent. Ah, sha. Ah, sha. I'm really quite busy, son. I can't go taking cases on a day's notice. Oh, it's quite impossible. Wait a second. How did you know the trial's tomorrow? Anyway. I'm afraid it's entirely impossible for me to represent her. Sorry. Hell, Scotland. What the fuck's going on? He refused me before I could even get a chance to ask him. What do I tell Maya? Talk. Your refusal. How can you just refuse like that? Please tell me why you won't take the case. Well, you see, it's just I'm busy, you see. But the client is Miss Faye's sister. Aw, that's adorable. Mia trusted you. She knew her sister would be in good hands. Yes, of course, I know that. However, I'm sorry, but I must refuse. Goodbye. Creep. Fine. I have time to argue with you anyway. I'll go look elsewhere. Think not. Huh? Did you say something? Fucking Pringles can reject. Thank you for the tier 1 subscription nugget, much appreciated. And thank you for the fucking nerd, you fucking gremlin. You tiny little gnat of an individual. How are you doing? Thank you for the subscription and all that. Much appreciated. I think not, I said. What do you mean? I'm terribly sorry. But I'm afraid that no lawyer worth his salt will take on this particular case. Terribly sorry, my boy. Why? First of all, why is there a British policeman in Japan? Secondly, why is there a Scottish lawyer in Japan? And thirdly, what are you on about? I can't say. Got any Pringles on you, laddie? I beg your pardon, but could you leave now? I've nothing more to discuss with you. What the fuck's going on here? Mia. How did you know Mia Fey? She worked there a long time ago. Quite the apprentice that way. Learned my techniques at the back of an eye. Left one day quite suddenly. Had a mission, you see. A mission? The hood say in her eye. Followed in with me with burning passion. Never looked back that one. That's quite a painting. Ah, you noticed. It's my pride and joy, Impressive, isn't it, Well, isn't it? I go of the sky, the hue of the sea, the weave of the straw hat. Wait, straw hat? The One Piece. Swap at least through mill. I have no intention of parting with, of course. No, I won't sell it. Not even to you. I wasn't interested, Mr. Grossberg, but thank you for the kind offer. It's not for sale. I'm not buying. Jesus. Present. Just to let you know, this is when she died. Now. I'm moving now. Is she still at the hotel? Fuck, she's. Fuck, I keep hitting wrong buttons. How do I escape? Oh, thank the many rings of hell we got out of there. I do want to find out what her stand could do. September 6th. 3:42 p.m. Detention Center. Visitor's room. Hiya. Oh, you're back. Did you find the lawyer? Well, what do I tell her? Well, see, just be honest, Phoenix. I really don't think you should use that guy. He didn't seem healthy. He was all skin and bones. What really happened, Phoenix? You don't mean he refused to help? I see. I've been abandoned then. What about your family? I only had my sister. My father died when I was very young, and I don't know where my mom is. Don't know? So she could still be alive. The women in my family have been mediums for generations. They say a lot of spiritual power runs in our blood. About 15 years ago, our family was involved in an incident. There was a man and he ruined our mom's life. Ruined? After that, she disappeared. Several years after that, my sister announced she would become a lawyer, and she left the mountain. So, you by yourself? Yes. I've gotten used to it. Are you sure? Are you sure? Omni-Man appears. Are you sure? Oh, also, I had to become independent or I would lose my powers. I feel bad for her. All by herself up on that mountain. So who's this man who, ruined your mom's life? About 15 years ago, there was an unusual murder case. Made quite a stir. Everyone was talking about it, apparently. The police are running out of leads, and they were getting desperate. Wait, they didn't use a spirit medium, did they? The police convinced my mother to try to contact the victim. Wow. So what happened? The case is solved. We fought. You fought? The man my mother helped the police capture was innocent. The police's consultation with a medium had all been carried out in secret, of course. But a man found out about it and leaked it to the press. He told all the papers that my mum was a fraud, and the media jumped on it big time. My mother became the laughingstock of the nation. I see. White. Excuse me, White? Wait, sorry. Excuse me? White? That was his name. My sister told me. White, Just a little longer now before the state-appointed lawyer comes, I guess. 4 p.m. Time's up. What should I do? Do we just leave her and go home? Defend her, Phoenix! I've made up my mind. You hear that music, don't you, Maya? This is the start of a beautiful friendship that will then lead into fans speculating that if there's a kid connected or not. I may have read up some of the fan theories of the Phoenix Wright games in the past. Shit gets wacky. I'm going to defend you whether you want me to or not. Why? Why? Well, I can't abandon you. No one is as sad as a person without any friends. I know. I've been there. A long time ago.
Dude, Phoenix saying dab me up, my gamer. Why did I become a lawyer in the first place? Because someone has to look out for the people who have no one on their side. Maya, I won't abandon you. You can count on me. That's so kind of you. Sniff noises. Ba-da-da-ba-ba-da. Let's fight this one and get you out of here.
Right. Thank you.
Whoa, she smiled at last. She looks like an entirely different person. One last question. You are innocent, right?
Yes! And I trust you. So you trust me too, okay?
It's a deal. I just now imagine the Persona 5 thing where it suddenly freeze frames, chains, and film reel starts moving. A contract has been made. Using the chariot persona, you have now unlocked the next stage of your friendship with Maya Fey. You have unlocked stage 2 of the chariot arcana. That allows you to fuse 3 different personas to create one new persona. That was not the chariot persona arcana, no, that was the temple, right? I don't know, it's been a while since I played Persona 5. There's something that's been bugging me. Just what was inside that strange woman's drawer? Phoenix, it's not nice to ask what's inside a woman's drawer. And given the shape of that thing, it could be anything, so, you know, something I can't say on Twitch because, you know, we can't say certain things. But you know how it be, my gamer, you know how it be. Just don't ask and you won't get to find out. I don't know why I went Texan. It's when I tried to look into the drawer that you got all defensive. There has to be something in there. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-da. I got your phone, Mia. Maya.
Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while.
Oh, it's from the start. We don't have to reread this, chat. We've read this. Wait, can I, like, present things to her? Hey, I got your cell phone back.
Oh, say, can I listen to my sister's voice?
Okay, this is sad. I didn't mean for this to get sad. I meant for this to be like, look. Maya's eyes closed. She listened to every word with such intensity. I swear, game, if you suddenly blast me with the music the minute this scene's finished, I'm gonna be laughing and unhappy at the same time. Before long, tears began to roll down her cheeks.
Thank you.
Sad Piano, everybody. Sad Piano is back on the scene. He was waiting. He was waiting. He's like an apex predator. He stalks and waits for the right moment to strike, and right now it is. Piano Man, everybody. Why is there so many of you fuckers? Why is there so many of you? Why do I need so many voices? People are already just... I'm not escaping the schizophrenia allegations. There is not any of those, by the way. That was just a bad attempt at a comedy joke. But jeez Louise, why is there so many people to voice? Fun fact, chat. Long ago, I wanted to do this as like a collab with several different people. Then a lot of shit happened, and I went into a little bit of a relapse of spiraling depression. And so I never got around to actually carrying out that collab thing. So this would have been done differently, except no, I kind of dropped the ball on that one, my apologies. Maybe if I do another episode, I'm sorry, another, you know, another thing, a stream, that's it, of this game, I might ask people if they want to attend. To help me not die of, like, dehydration and broken throat syndrome from how many fucking voices there are. Good afternoon, sir. Excuse me, you are? I beg your pardon, sir. I am the bellboy of this establishment at your service, sir. Oh. Right. Very well. Cool. I've just come up to deliver room service, sir. Do you know where the creepy JoJo character is? I believe our Christmas wires can't use now. Facilitate, sir. I feel like I'm about to start turning into that one guy from the Green Grass going, Marlene. No. If you're not in need of anything, I'll be taking my leave now. Please, as long as you like. Enjoy. Yeah. Wait, no, hey. Why does it seem like every time I come here, I end up embarrassing myself? It could just be you, Phoenix. Wait, now's my chance to snip around a bit. I almost forgot. You came back quick. My asking the form is mine, but there's a message for her. Please tell her Mr. White, a blue corp phone. Oh, right. Sure. Mr. White, of Blue Corp? Why have I heard that name before? Well, you see, Phoenix, there was a show on Netflix or Amazon or Hulu, wherever it was, called Breaking Bad. This may be him. We may be in danger, because he is the danger. Right. Why did... Okay. I always hate that. I don't know why. It's one of my biggest pet peeves when I read something or see something. When they write the name of a colour in word form, like, you know, when they write the name of a colour down, but they use a different colour to write down that name. But it's weird because I don't get that bothered when it's like using black ink or even blue ink, like normal pen inks that you would get. This sounds so fucking lame to be peeved over. But the minute I see, say, someone writes down the word white and it's not in like black or blue ink and it's say like red or green, my brain and my eyes twitch a little going, I don't like that. It's the same if I see blue and it's purple or fucking yellow and it's fucking snot green. It stuff like that bothers it. I always hate those puzzles where I do, right, can you click on red? And it's like, red is not red, it's blue, and fucking, you know, you've got an actual word that is red, but it's not the word red, if that makes any sense. I always hate those puzzles, or hate those things. It's such a weird pet peeve of mine that I hate. And it will always get my eyes to twitch when I read it like that. So it's so small and minuscule to get pissed by it, but I always do. I do not know why. It's like when a bull sees those little flags that those conquistadors, or what they call them, wave in their face. It's like, I just see red and go... Yeah. See, this I don't mind, because it's like a... Could it be a coincidence? Examine. There's a screwdriver sticking out of that half-open drawer. There's my chance to see what's inside. Huh. What do we have here? Wiretap? What would a woman like her be doing with a thing like this? Wiretap added to the court record. There's definitely something suspicious about this, Miss May. Why would she have something like this in her hotel room? There's a story behind all this. I know it. Alright.
I'll be using this bit of evidence in tomorrow's trial, that's for sure. For Maya's sake. I'll get to this... I'll get to this woman's... So I didn't read it wrong, it's just how he said it. I'll get to this woman's bottom. Wait, I mean... You know what I mean. Oh, bellboy, still there? Uh-oh, time to scram. I look forward to tangoing with you tomorrow, Miss May. In court. To be continued. Save. Save. Okay, I think we're doing quite well. I think. I don't know. I hit the wrong fucking button again. I'm blind. I must be fucking blind. I'm the only thing to have 4 eyes and still be fucking blind. Yato, are you still in the chat, by the way, buddy? Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Maya Fey. You are still in chat. I can only apologize so much for what I'm about to do. I'm not sorry, though. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Miles Edgeworth. I better not show any signs of weakness there, or he'll be on me in an instant. Funny you say that, Phoenix, because a lot of people online would like Miles on them, if you know what I mean. Sex joke. Mr. Edgeworth, please give the court your opening statement. Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, was at the scene of the crime. Prosecution has evidence she committed this murder. And we have a witness who saw her do it. The prosecution sees no reason to doubt the facts of this case, Your Honor. I see. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's begin then. If we may call our first witness, Your Honor. The prosecution calls the chief officer at the scene, Detective Gumshoe. Oh, fuck you, Edgeworth. I thought you'd done talking. Witness, please state your name and profession to the court. Sir, my name's Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of a homicide down at the precinct, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder. Oh, that's probably too loud, actually. Very well, sir. Let me use this floor mat of the office to explain. The body was found by the window of this here. And the cause of death? Loss of blood due to being struck by a blunt object, sir. And the murder weapon was a statue of the thinker found next to the body, sir. It was heavy enough to be a deadly weapon, even in a girl's hands, sir. The court accepts the statue as evidence. I swear we've already had this as an evidence in a prior... We should probably get these banned here. You know? I'm kind of getting tired of seeing this fucking thing. We're still calling it a statue. Floor plans added to the court record. Now, detective. Yes, sir. You immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey, who was found at the scene. Correct. Can you tell me why?
Yes, sir. I had hard evidence she did it, sir. Detective Gumshoe. Please testify to the court about this hard evidence. Please don't say it like that, Judge, please. It's red. Maya Fay's arrest. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There's 2 people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fay, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fay. Why? We had a witness account describing her. The witness saw Miss Maya Fay at the very moment of the murder. The very moment, you say? The very moment, you say? Very well. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, sir. Your Honor. Cross-examine what? Couldn't see a single contradiction in that testimony. Whoosh. God damn it, someone should really close the fucking door. Smack. Hey, I just threw something at me. Are you allowed to do this, Maya? We're in the middle of a court. What's this? And my sister couldn't find any contradictions in a witness's testimony. She would bluff it and press the witness on every detail. So blag it till you make it. Got it. Witness always slips up and says something wrong. Worked lots of times. You know what, Cry? Just for you. Objection! There you go. But hi, Cry. Nice to see you here. It's nice to see everybody here, actually. Love to see everybody. Alright. Let's give this a try. Something the matter? I'm throwing my voices out now. Hang on. Something the matter? No, Your Honor. I'd like to begin my cross-examination, please. Bum 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 bum. Sorry, I like the music. So we need to press on everything. Got it. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. Who did you say you got a call from? Hey, bro, don't play dumb. You know who. Call was from a customer at the Gateway Hotel, right? From the crime scene. I pressed. Not sure if I did much, though. Right. Please continue. There are 2 people already there. Detective Gumshoe, how long would you say it took? Between you receiving the call and your arrival at the scene of the crime? Right. I'd say about 3 minutes. That's pretty fast. Our motto this month is quick response. That's how I got there before the killer got away. Indeed. So, tell us who the 2 people you found on the scene were. Yes, sir. The defendant was Miss Maya Fay and the lawyer Phoenix Wright. Are you absolutely sure it was us? Listen, pal, your dumb act will only get you so far. With her funky hippie clothes and your spiky hair, you 2 stand out like suspicious people at a crime scene. Well, he does have a point about her. She's pretty unmistakable. I should pick my point suppressor with a little more care. No, that note said say it to everything. Why is that? What's your reason? Well, I read a witness account describing her. Hold on just 1 second. Oh, the music stopped. We got the right point, Chad. We got the right point. We've held it so many times, we finally got it right. Yeah? If I heard correctly, you said you arrested her because you had hard evidence she did it, correct? Oh? Did I say that? Me? I heard you say it. You did say it. You said it.
Exactly what about the suspicious woman in Pink's claim was hard evidence? What? Miss May isn't suspicious, and sure isn't Pink, pal. Gumshoe, where were you looking when speaking to her? You 6-foot hunk of idiot. Gumshoe, answer me. This is where I flip the switch and it's him being accused. It's like, Gumshoe, where were you looking on the night of the murder? I was looking at her eyes. What colour are her eyes, Gumshoe? Red? You fucking disgrace. Well, I guess she's pink. That's enough, Detective Gumshoe. Do you have any more solid proof other than her claims, Detective? Pressing can have its advantages. Yes. Why is it always the idiots get lucky? Sorry, I got the order of things mixed up with my testimony, Your Honour, sir. There was something I should have told you about first, Your Honour. Very well, Detective, let's hear your testimony again. Unreliable narrative, bitch. Witness testimony, hard evidence. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab results show that the blood was the victim's. Also, there is blood found on the victim's finger. While she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. How could she do that? She died instantly. How'd you like that? That's my hard evidence. Before we begin cross-examination, I have a question for you, Detective. Your Honour? Why didn't you testify about the vital piece of evidence in the first place? Because I'm a himbo, sir. Is that the term for, like, dumb, sexy men? I think it is, yeah. I know, I'm real embarrassed about it. I forgot about it, Your Honour, sir. Try to be more careful, Detective. Very well, the defense may begin its cross-examination. The hard evidence. After securing the suspect, examine the scene of the crime with your own eyes. Hang on, no, she couldn't have, because... Yeah, that. Detective Gumshoe. I can't scream objection because there are people in... I kind of want to just try and like... Objection! There we go. Detective Gumshoe. There's one thing I want you to clarify for me here. You say that the victim, Maya Fey, wrote this note. That she was accusing the defendant, Maya Fey. I've just called Mia Maya, haven't I? Some fucking friend I was to it, damn. That's really what you're saying? Oof. What, this isn't one of those lawyer tricks now, is it? Of course she wrote it. Who else could have? You have it backwards, Detective. Backwards? The victim is the only person who absolutely could not have written it. This is a report from your department, Detective. Immediate death due to a blow from a blunt object. Deslam, she died immediately. But... No butting your way out of this one, Detective. The first trial was about a Larry Butts. Order, order. The defense has a point. Someone who died immediately wouldn't have had the time to write anything down. Mr. Wright, I beg your pardon, but when exactly did you obtain that autopsy report? When? It was the day after the murder.
The prosecution's point being... Tut tut. That autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor. What? Second autopsy was performed yesterday at my request. Death was almost immediate due to a blow from a blunt object. Oh.
But there is a possibility the victim might have lived for several minutes after the blow. I received your results this morning.
No way.
Your Honor, it's quite easy to imagine that the victim did have time to write Maya. That is all.
I see. Damn you, Edgeworth. I should have known you'd have something up your sleeve.
Why, Mr. Wright, you look shocked. Something you want to say?
The detective's a sham. Detective Gumshoe, you're a sham. How could you give me a faulty report? Huh? A fault? Detective Gumshoe?
Detective Gumshoe? I'm disappointed in you. Handing him the wrong report like that.
I'm sorry, sir.
You are at fault, Detective. This isn't going to look good on your evaluation next month.
What? But, sir...
Your Honor, I submit this report to the court.
Understood. The court accepts the evidence.
Well, Your Honor, the evidence strongly suggests the victim was in identifying the killer.
I suppose that's the obvious conclusion, yes.
Darn, this isn't good. The prosecution would like to call its next witness. This poor, innocent girl saw the murderer
with her own eyes. This poor innocent girl saw the murderer with her own eyes. I'm Edgeworth. I've smoked a pack every day since I was 12.
Let the witness, Miss April May, take the stand. I swear, if they do what I think they're about to...
Exactly what part of her is innocent?
Phoenix, you can't just say something like that. That's rude and very offensive. I mean, you may be onto something, but still. Oh, it's this music.
Chat, I just want you to listen closely to this music right now. This is playing every time she's on screen. It's hurting me. It is hurting me every second, listening to this. So you get to listen to it too, with me, and we all get to suffer. Witness, your name, please.
April May, at your sorrow for the love of all things unholy. Order and interjection should not require any reaction from the crowd. The witness will refrain from wanton winking.
Oh, yes, Your Honor.
This is not good. She's already captured the heart of every man in this courtroom. And most of these men are married.
Tell us, where were you on the night of September 5th when the murder occurred?
Gee, I was like in the hotel room, teehee. I checked in right after lunch.
And this hotel is directly across from the Fay & Co. law offices?
That's right, big boy.
Please testify to the court about what you saw. That music hurts me. This one doesn't, though. This one makes me feel good.
It's like 9 at night. I looked out the window, you know. And then, ooh, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was the mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. Then the woman, like, dodged to one side and ran away. That girl, she caught up to her, and she hit her. Then the woman with the long hair, she kind of slumped. The end, that's all. I saw every little bitsy witsy wink.
So, anyway, shit, wrong button. Chat, what color was her eyes? Go on, answer me. What color were her eyes, chat? What color were they? This is a fire round now. I want to know. What color were her eyes, chat? I know how some of you you think. What color are the eyes? Go on. I think they're like lilac, actually, or lavender. Here's me trying to be like, oh, hey. Oh no. I've got something to laugh or smile about later. Why am I typing 7 to my own chat? What the fuck? Well, Your Honor, I see it is a remarkable solid testimony. I don't see a need to trouble the witness any... Wait, Your Honor? Yes, Mr. Wright? What about my cross-examination? I thought the witness statement just now was quite... Oh, fuck you, randy old bastard. I feel like Phoenix is about to slam his hands on the desk going, right, who here in this courtroom is not a pervert? Put your hands up if you're not a pervert. And everyone's... The only one who'll raise their hand to that is going to be fucking Edgeworth going, I'm not a pervert because I just don't care. I'm Edgeworth. I'm just so cool and... Mr. Wright, I understand you were Miss Faye's understudy, were you not? You must know her techniques well. Her cowardly way of finding tiny faults in perfectly good testimonies. Hey, how dare you? Well, Mr. Wright, will you cross-examine the witness? Fucking course I'm gonna do that, Judge. Maybe because I have a feeling Edric doesn't want me to. She has to have some weakness. Very well, you may begin your cross-examination. And I will be cross-examining her. I'm gonna stop you there, Judge. Let's just begin this shit. And the music begins again. Now. But you are in Geklo. Ba, ba, Da 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 da. It was like 9 at night. I looked out the window, you know. Why did you do that? Huh? Why? Like, why what? Why did you look out the window? Were you expecting to see someone? Oh, well, gee. What, that's it? She can't get out of this question that easily. I sort of, you know. I had a feeling. I hate it. Well, I have a feeling she's trying to avoid the question. I should press a little hard on this one. See how far I can run with this. Surely you must have had a reason to look out your window at that time of night. Seems a bit out of the blue to suddenly look out your window at such a specific time. Ugh. Mr. Wright, I will not have you badgering my witness. Badgering? You insist on needling her with these trivial questions? I really don't think it should be allowed. I'm in a courtroom of simps. Judge, please. Please, prove me wrong. I've currently realized I'm in a courtroom of simps. Please, Judge.
Prove me wrong.
Mr. Wright, you've been...
What are you, King Simp? I'm gonna let you in on this now, buddy. She ain't gonna fuck you. Hang on, how do I fucking like... Hang on, he's pissed me off. Where am I even close to him? Kinda. Oh, look, I'm like standing on the text box. It's kind of funny. Let me just move down a little more. Yeah. Oh, hang on. I like this. I feel kind of like invested now in the game more. I'm like, look at me. Look at me. I mean, serious time. Judge, Mr. Judge Man, I don't want to be the guy to tell you to do your job, but I thought the whole point of being a defense attorney was to just get the answer, you know, and if the client or the person being accused is saying something so fucking vague as, I just had a feeling, you know, you know, it just kind of screams an answer of just like, you know, that there's something more to it. I get people can have some feelings, but, you know, to suddenly have a feeling to look out a window on the night of a murder at that time, Listen here, you Randy. No, where's my fucking microphone? Where is it? Here it is. Listen here, you Randy little man. You old decrepit bastard. She ain't gonna fuck you, bro. She ain't gonna fuck you. The minute you tried it, she probably sent you to a geriatric home for the elderly. She'd send you there early before you even start deteriorating, just to get the money. She ain't gonna fuck you, bro. She'll lead you on. Wake up. Don't you blink at me. I see you fucking trying to ignore me. How fucking dare you warn me? Anyway. All jokes aside. I keep hitting 7. It keeps typing in the chat. Poor girl. What about poor me? You looked out the window. What did you see next? And then, I saw one with long hair being attacked. The one with long hair. How's me affair? Slender, sort of. Well, some people might say pretty, if that's your thing. Your thing? And the person attacking her? The one attacking her was the mousy girl singing the defendant's Sitting? How do you know she was the defendant? Huh? Well, you know. She had a girlish physique. Women know these things. Look, I just know, okay? There was only one person that seemed to crime with a short, girlish figure. The testimony is bulletproof, Your Honor. He's right. Hold on a minute. That testimony stinks. What? Miss May, I'm willing to bet that you're lying. Are you telling the truth? Did you really see the defendant? We're joined here in the counts of the claymation. Mr. Wright, what's the meaning of this? Yes, what's the meaning of this? Somebody tell me because I'm clueless about this, I mean. Okay. If you had really witnessed my client Maya Fey, tell me, Miss April May, wouldn't you have noticed her clothes before noticing her physique? I see your eye twitch, April. We know. No one wears clothes like this on a daily basis, except for her. And I'm no expert in fashion, but her hairdo looks far from normal to me. However, the witness's testimony mentions neither of these. The witness's testimony mentions neither of these things. Desk slam. The testimony is bogus, Your Honor. This client, sorry, no. This suspect, no. This witness seems sus. But,
Still, we don't know if she was dressed that way that night of the murder.
She was, Your Honor. I saw her. And so did Detective Gumshoe.
What do you say to that, Miss May?
What are you trying to say, you mean lawyer?
I saw what I saw. I just didn't think all the trifling little details are necessary, darling.
Miss May? Sir, Miss May, the court would like to remind you to please omit nothing in your testimony.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'll be a good girl, I promise.
Your testimony again, if you would.
Damn. I almost had her. With this testimony. This game's actually really hard to keep focus of. And not because of the two issues in front of me. I did see everything. I did. The victim, the woman dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. And she hit her with that weapon. I saw it. I did. That clock, that kind of statue clock. The thinker, I think.
Wait.
How would she know it's a clock? Everyone else has been saying it's a statue. How did she know it was a clock? Because of the wiretap. Oh.
I only wish you had been so detailed from the beginning. Please begin the cross-examination.
Thank you, Your Honor. You know what, Your Honor? I forgive you. I take back my little rant at you. You're no longer King Simp. I did say everything. I did!
Did you, though? Are you sure?
Of course! I'd remember that spiky hair anywhere. Spiky?
Thanks, Judge. Thanks. The witness will refrain from personal attacks on the defense attorney.
Aw, was I a bad girl? I'm sorry.
Very well. Continue.
Victim, the woman dodged the first attack and ran off to the right.
Hang on.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, that's where the door would be. Okay, she's making sense. It wouldn't be just the clock, would it? And she hit her with that weapon. I saw it did. That clock, a kind of statue clock. The thinker, I think. Clock? Didn't this come up in another testimony recently? Well, don't look so sad, Mr. Lawyer. You can't win them all. No, but I have a feeling I'm onto something now. That clock. I'm gonna hope I get this right. But this is not a clock anymore. But no, it says, people are saying it's a statue.
Miss May.
What you said just now was quite revealing. Which the entire courtroom seems to keep wanting to talk about with you, but you know, that's a different thing entirely. Perverts. Revealing? Ooh, you'd like that, wouldn't you, naughty Mr. Lawyer? You just said that this statue of the thinker was a clock, but there's no way of knowing that just by looking at it. Another person in much the same position as you recently called this a clock too. And he was found guilty of murder.
Order.
Miss May, can you explain how you know this was a clock? Ooh,
The witness saw the murder with her own eyes. That's all that's important for here. The defense is trying to confuse the issue with the trivial concerns.
Yes, of course. You will withdraw your question, Mr. Wright. But questions are all I have, Your Honor. And as you may recall, I've caught murderers with these questions before. Well, only once.
Objection sustained. You may continue the question with the witness. The trial would have been over.
Huh? What? But so, what happens now?
What happens now is you answer my question. How do you know it was a clock?
What? But that's... because I heard it. Yes, I heard it say the time.
So, you've been to the law offices of Faye & Co.?
No, hey, I didn't say that. Why would I go there? I heard it from my hotel room.
The law offices of Faye & Co., where the murder took place, is very close to the hotel. Could easily have heard the clock. Excuse me, sorry. No, Your Honor. I can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because she couldn't have heard it. You were at the hotel. There's no way you could have heard a clock go off in the building next door. You have no proof that she could not. Amateurs. Listen to me, Mr. Wright. In a courtroom, proof is everything. Without it, you have nothing. You are nothing. Then I would like to propose a test to see if she really could have heard it. The prosecution denies the request. What? On what grounds? This is a trivial matter with no direct bearing on the case at hand. Indeed, objection sustained. Damn, time to switch directions, quick. Ready to proceed, Mr. Wright? No, Your Honor. I can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because it couldn't have rung. Your Honor, members of the court, it is inconceivable that the clock in the question rang. It's broken. It's empty. That clock is missing its clockwork. How could you possibly? Just take a look right now. Oh! See anything interesting, Your Honor? It's as the defense says. This clock is missing its clockwork. It's quite empty. Mr. Wright, would you care to explain to the court the meaning of this? It is as you can see. The clock was empty. It couldn't have rung. Therefore, this witness is a liar, pants on fire. That too, Phoenix, but mine was funnier, I think.
That?
Well, Miss May, since you seem to be shallow that me even using the word fat liar has offended you so much, I can already tell that you're on some weird shit right now, actually. I don't know where I was going with this. I lost my train of thought the minute I said the word fat. My brain is, like, cooked right now. It's very warm in this courtroom. And I think whatever demon is on my shoulder right now is also cooking alive. And he's right. It is warm. Tisk, tisk. Question mark? Quite a show you put on for us, Mr. Wright. He knew the clock was empty. Somehow. Somehow he knew? I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing, however. Indeed, the clock is empty, as you say. It can't ring. However, we must ask, when was the clockwork removed? If it was after the witness heard the clock, then there is no contradiction. That is true. That is a possibility. The clock might have been emptied after she heard it. This is exactly what happened, Your Honor. Well, Mr. Wright, can you prove when the clockwork was removed? I have a feeling it's on that receipt. Oh ho. Impossible, of course. I have proof. What? Wasn't it you who told me proof is everything? Well, I was listening. And now I'll show you the proof you like so much. The evidence that proves when the clockwork was removed.
I'm thinking it's not the receipt because, for fuck's sake, it didn't mention anything. Wait. Wait a second. If I hit enter. What's up? You haven't called in a while. Well, actually, there's something I want to do. It's made to look like the statue of the thing. It's not working. That's lame. There it is. That's it, chat. That's it. Big brain hours. Take a look at this. That's a very cute cell phone. Ooh, you have a girly phone. Wait, this is my phone. Listen. This is the defendant's cell phone, and it contains a recording. A recording of a conversation she had with the victim on the day of the murder. Order, order. The defendant's cell phone. This... the defendant's cell phone. This wasn't brought to my attention. Perhaps Detective Gumshoe overlooked it. Grr. The good detective better remember he's up for evaluation soon. I gotta say, I'm starting to feel bad for the big fella. Let's hear the conversation, shall we? Beep. Hello, we're here to talk to you about your car's extended warranty. I wish. Just want me to hold on to the thinker fee then. If you could. I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. He's losing. Oh, I had to take the clockwork out. Sorry. Beep. September 5th, 9:27 a.m. Your Honor, I think this makes it clear the clockwork was already gone by the time this was recorded. Which was well before the witness even arrived at her hotel. Well, Miss May, would you care to explain this to the court? Just how did you know that weapon was a clock? Well, isn't it obvious? I saw that clock before. What store was that again? I got to so many... Wait, no, you can't use that. It's not a... It's a maid clock. It's not a... You are an idiot. So the witness has seen it before. That would make sense. Does that defense have any objections? Yes. The witness claims she has seen it before. But this directly contradicts a piece of evidence already submitted to this court. Well, then let's see it. Please produce the evidence that will prove the witness has not seen the clock before. Made by Larry. It's simple. This clock was never in any store. Ever. What? A friend of mine made that clock. Only two exist in the world. And the one that isn't here is currently in police custody. Impossible! Everything's sold in stores. Miss May, I think it's high time we went shopping for a bare excuse. Oh, excuse is not on sale today. I hate how she... Ugh. Her true colors are on show, chat. Stop your simping. What's it to you, porcupine head? That stupid clock doesn't matter, okay? She did it, and she should die for it. Die. Whoa! Let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is a court of law, and the witness will remain calm. Huh? Oh. Silly me. Did I, lose it? I guess I did. Teehee. Wink. Scary. Miss May, let me ask. Tell me, how did you know the weapon was a clock? What is this face? Oh dear. Does that defense have an opinion on this behavior? This is it. Yes, Your Honor. Allow me to explain how I see the truth of the matter. Saber May, you knew the weapon was a clock because you had heard about it. The witness has never held the clock in her hand. However, She had heard that it was a clock.
She heard?
That is correct, Your Honor. There's no other way she could have known the thinker was a clock. And I can show you the proof.
Well, this is interesting. Let's see it then. Show me evidence proving that the witness had heard the murder weapon was a clock.
She had wiretapped the phone. Have a look at this.
That?
I found this in May's room.
Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what this is.
Miss April May, you were tapping the victim, Miss Mia Fay's phone. Were you not?
Oh.
Your Honor, this is irrelevant.
I'm not entirely sure that is. Objection overruled.
It troubles me that our witness was in possession of a wiretap. It's outrageous. Does the defense truly claim that the witness was tapping her phone? I absolutely do. Even if that was the case, which it's not, you have to prove one thing. Did the victim ever say that the weapon was a clock on the phone? Can you prove that? I think not. Oh yeah? I think I can. It's simple, really.
What?
Here's my proof. The proof that the victim said on the phone that the weapon was a clock is... Phoenix, I don't know where you pulled this one out of. Would it be this one? No, it's not that. Which would it be? I'm actually confused. Would it be the clock or would it be the finger? Wouldn't be that, 'cause it's not tapped into... No. Oh, it's the phone again. Okay. Thanks again. I present the defendant's cell phone.
Yes, we've seen that.
Listen once more to the conversation between the defendant and the victim. Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Well, actually, there's something I want you to hold on for me. Again? What is it this time? It's a clock. It's made to look like the statue. A finger. It tells you the time. Miss April May. You used a wiretap to listen to this conversation. That's how you knew the finger was a clock. Am I wrong? Your Honor, this is ridiculous. Your Honor, look at the witness's face. Does she seem amused to you? The defense demands an answer. La la la. Witness? Witness! Answer the question. Did you tap her phone?
Miss May.
Shut up, all of you. What gives you the right to talk to me like that? You lawyer. It's not fair. All of you can't yell at me like that. Also, I'm not a bad girl.
I'm just gonna pretend she's like screaming her eyes out and... Oh wow, cool tears. That did it. The court's seen the real Miss April May now. Now to deal the final blow. Why the wiretap? Why did you tap her phone? Answer the question.
Do I have to? Is this a murder trial? Isn't tapping over relevant?
She's saying exactly what Edward wants her to say. Miss May, you were tapping the victim's phone. I hardly call that irrelevant.
While the court does not condone the defense's tone of voice, he has a point. Well, Miss May, do you have an explanation? Can you prove you had nothing to do with the murder, even though you tapped her phone? I'd like to see her pull that off.
Mr. Lawyer, I saw that evil grin. You were probably thinking I'd like to see her pull that off, weren't you?
Damn, she's good.
Well, you're not the first man who's thought that. And of course, I can and will.
You can't be serious. There's no way.
Wait, I say, wait. Oh, and I assure you I'm serious, Mr. Lawyer. Okay, so the killing happened around 9 p.m., right? Why, that's just when I was getting room service from the sweet bellboy.
Room service?
Iced coffee, I believe it was.
Wait, no, there was champagne.
Iced coffee, and
Oh, wait, no, that's from the day I sort to talk to her. Okay, never mind, ignore me.
iced coffee, you know, like normal coffee, but cold.
Alright then, you smug git.
Don't drink it quick. The ice melts, and then you have regular cold coffee.
Iced coffee.
Think I'm making this up as the bellboy.
Ergo, the witness was not on the scene of the murder. So where does that leave us? It is my great displeasure to inform you that the witness appears to have been tapping the victim's telephone. However, that is a separate crime with no bearing on the current case whatsoever. The testimony stands, she saw the defendant, Maya Fey, commit murder. No, I can't let her just walk away. There's no way I can win this unless I tie Miss May to the murder somehow. Well, does the defense have anything to say? Well, come on, think of something. The defense would like to call the hotel bellboy as a witness. There's something suspicious here, and I'm going to get to the bottom of it.
I think you're sunken quite low enough already.
I object to calling the bellboy. Why? What's your reason? Because I hold that the wiretap had nothing to do with the killing. However, if you agree to one condition, I'll consent to calling this witness. Condition? If Miss April May's alibi is not called into question after you examine the bellboy, then you will recognize that Miss April May was not the killer. Thus, she is innocent. And therefore, you must also accept the verdict of guilty for this Maya Fey. That is my condition. Chat, is this allowed in real legal procedures? I don't think so. What? I better find something suspicious in that bellboy's testimony. Otherwise, Maya will be declared guilty on the spot. What shall I do? Alright. Got nothing to lose except for, well, everything. Understood. I accept your condition. Fool. You fell right into my trap. Uh-oh. Wait. Very well. The court calls the hotel bellboy to the stand. Wait, he was already here? This is a longer case than I thought. I meant for this to finish soon, but it's ongoing. It's still going. He certainly does look like a bellboy. I'm not doing the voices for the rest of this. My throat's killing me. Yes, sir. I received your summons in the middle of work, sir. I'm happy to be of service. That tea set looks rather heavy. So, without further ado, witness may begin his testimony. Very good, sir. I am the head bellboy at the final Generations. I believe I received a call from 8 in the evening from our guest, Miss May. She asked for an iced coffee to be brought to her room at 9 on the dot, sir. For the love of all things unholy, what the hell is with this game? Everyone is bloody perverted. I brought it to her at precisely request time, of course, and I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May, herself. I see. The defense may begins cross-examination. Right. I'm ready, I hope. This is it. If I can't prove Miss May was involved in the murder now,
I'll be finished. Bum, ba, bum. I'm the head bellboy at the fire generations. What exactly is it you do at the hotel? Why, if you regard me, sir. I check in guests, I check out guests, I clean rooms, I make beds. I even deliver room service, sir. I check Miss May in personally. Are you always so prim? Mr. Wright, you refrain from asking frivolous questions. Are you sure it was Miss May on the phone? Absolutely, sir. How can you be so certain? I checked Miss May in personally, sir. I see her in all her stunning radiance. I also heard her voice. And I saw them, and I... Ahem. The point being, I remember her being quite well, sir. Wait. Wait. I thought I would have had something there to see, like... Wait, you just said 2 people there. Oh, hang on. 9 on the dot, you say? Yes, I confirmed that details several times. She was watching a program on the TV and wished to drink after she finished, sir. 9. Time the murder. And I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself. You are sure it was Miss April May herself? Absolutely, sir. Absolutely? Yes, sir. As in, so very absolutely, sir. It's an enduring mannerism of mine. How come you're so certain? Well, when I brought the room service, the guest, favored me with an embracer, sir. Embracer? Is that French for embrace? It's French for kiss, sir. Well, not a French kiss, sir. More of a peck on the cheek. Why would she have done that? I believe perhaps she was momentarily swayed by my prim demeanor, sir. It's a moment I shall never ever forget, sir. It's no good. There's nothing there. Is that it? Phoenix, you heard him say they. Finally, you understand. This bellboy has absolutely no reason to lie. Now, if you have any decency, you will end this rather tedious cross-examination. It was a bit tedious. Witness may leave the stand. I can't let this happen, can I? Protest. Wait, please wait. Yes, does the fence have something to add? One last question. Let me ask one last question. Your Honor, I must object. This charade of justice has gone on long enough. Now, Mr. Edgeworth. Alright, Mr. Wright. I'll give you one more question, that's all. Okay. This really it. Now, this is my last chance. What do I ask him about? Would it be checking? Tell me about checking. Tell me about when you checked in Miss May. Alright, very well, sir. My first thought was that she was a beautiful, beautiful person. She's just my type of girl, so it was a disappointment, really. I see. Excuse me? Looks like it was a disappointment. Well, I'm not without charm, sir, but even I have a little chance of her love affair. I'd have little chance of her love affair. What did he just say? What did you say? Rather, quite. Well, boy, tell us the truth. Did Miss May check in with another person? There's the music. We got it, chat. I object. That was objectionable. Nuh-uh. Objection overruled. The witness will answer the question. Yes, I see. Why did you not mention this in your testimony? Well, sir, you didn't ask. Nice try, Dick Nips. That's it. You got me using the word Dick Nips. That's the sort of thing you're normal supposed to mention. Yes, quite. Indeed. It was the, good barista there, Mr. Edgeworth, who... He asked me not to mention if it wasn't specifically asked, sir. Edgeworth, you cheating little flip.
You fool!
So, Edgeworth, about these rumours I've been hearing about you tweaking and tampering with evidence, you seem to have been exposed here, buddy, telling clients to shut the fuck up. I've done it. I've won. I don't think you have, though, Phoenix. Miss April May checked into a twin room without with a man. Correct? Yes, sir. Then, when you brought them room service, you didn't see that man in the room. That's right, sir. Your Honor, we have just learned of another person involved who may have been the murderer. In light of this new fact, I hope that's impossible to judge the defendant. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Edgeworth? And who, Mr. Wright? Who's this other person? Simple, it was the man with Miss April May. The man who checked in with Miss May. Your Honor, as has been previously revealed, Miss April May was tapping the victim's phone. Yet Miss May herself has an alibi at the time of the murder. However, that does not clear the man that was with her. The bellboy saw no one else in the room at the time of the murder. My, what a convenient little setup. It's too late. Too late? I suppose you'd like it if it was too late, wouldn't you? After all, it was you who hid the presence of the other man from the court. Say, Edgeworth, I know people on the internet find you extremely attractive, but right now you look like a bit... I can't say that. But fuck you anyway, Edgeworth. Upstart. Amateur. These accusations are ludicrous. Enough. The court acknowledges the defense's argument. Yes, we've been flipping back and forth between voice acting and not voice acting. It's late, and I'm tired and warm. I expect the prosecution and defense to look into this matter fully. Am I understood? Yes. Yes, Your Honor. That is all for today. The trial of Maya Fey. Maya Fey, fuck it. Court is adjourned. We did it, Chad. We successfully exposed something, I think. September 7th, 2:24 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 1. Mr. Wright! You were amazing in there. Really? I think I might be your newest fan. Oh, I was just doing my job, you know? And again, that other turn is pretty cool too. Huh? That face of his, with his eyes wide and trembling lips, it sent shivers up my spine. If you say so. So, what happens to me? Do I get to go home now? Well... No, I don't think so. Not yet. Oh, I see. But I got a great lead in today's trial. Lead? That man with Miss May. He's the key. Oh, I get it. What happened to Miss May after that, anyway? I heard they arrested her. I guess she's learning her charms don't work everywhere. She's probably at the detention center now. I have to go down there later. Anyway, this case is far from closed. Yes, sir! I'm going to find out more about this man. Do you think he was the one who... Maybe so. Sis. Don't worry. I'll find him by tomorrow. I promise. I'm counting on you. Boom, boom. As for a full record of April May's testimony, I thought it might come in handy during the trial. But now that I have it, I'm not so sure. Much of testimony is all lies. In fact, say one part of it hasn't been stricken from the record. The victim dodged an attack, then ran to the right, but she was caught and struck. Okay. I don't know how much good this will do me at all now. Anyway, time to hit the pavement and do some investigating. Maya doesn't belong in that detention cell. It's up to me to set her free. And with that, chat, that is it. The stream is finished. I can rest. Yes, save. Ugh, that was a long one. Ugh, Jiminy crickets.
I forgot my buttons suddenly. But anyway, thank you all for coming. I actually might want to do Phoenix Wright again for the next stream. I was having fun with that. You know, when my voice wasn't slowly giving out on me and I couldn't do voices after the very end because it got later and, you know, a lot of people are now sleeping. But no, it was so nice to be here. I just remembered I need to sort out the background of my VTuber screen, don't I? Because as much as I love this art that was done by Snowy, yeah, it was. I already said it in the prior stream, didn't I? Yeah. And then it's still nice art. I really do like it, actually. It's so cool. Sorry, I keep looking at it going, nice art. But yeah, no. I might do another Phoenix Wright stream. This might be, because it's not going to be a long, well, I say that, I actually don't know how long the games are. But I might do more of it, and to spare my throat some damage, I might beg some friends or people to tag along with me to at least make it less of a one man talks to himself for an entire stream doing multiple different voices like a lunatic. That would probably be beneficial. Yeah. But anyway, without further ado, I love you all so, so much, my little hellspawn who came to watch and say hello and showed up and all that hubbubaloo. I am curious to see if there's anyone to raid, because I see there's 5 of you on my end, unless I'm mistaken, but if there is, let's see if I can raid anybody. Who is available? Following. Who am I following that could be raided? Needle. I like how when I look at one of the people that I'm following, it's what better way to celebrate than with war crimes, and I'm just thinking, huh, interesting. Fuck, I've raided him in the past before, and it's a guilty pleasure. I say that, it's just... And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, starting the raid. So if any of you are still present, please feel free to join the raid. There we go, 3, 4, I know there's a 5th one of you. There we go, ladies and gents. Goodbye, Hellspawn, enjoy the rest of your nights, or days, or evenings. Goodbye. Oh shit, I muted the music. There we go.